What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lost in the Woods. I'm Veer, and I'm with my good friend, Braxton. Hey, how you doing, man?
What's up?
So I mainly know you from high school, and then we started working out together. Well, not together, but going to the same gym. Yeah. I don't think I could keep up with you, to be honest. Not many people could probably keep up with you.
Yeah.
You know you do like some insane workouts, man.
Yeah, man. The fuck? That's what I do.
I didn't even know what is it? Day of the workout of the day, WOD.
The WODs.
Yeah. I was like, what is WOD? And you're like, it's workout of the day, man. I'm like, shit. You work out every day?
Pretty much. I've been cutting a little bit short because I've been working and doing all that. I lift heavy pretty much every single day. I lift heavy appliances at Lowe's, refrigerators, dryers, you name it. I lift it.
So everybody that doesn't know, Braxton is a beast. Henceforth the name Beast on Instagram. He does a lot of CrossFit, right? Or is that Olympic lifting?
Both. You can call it whatever you want, honestly, because I do pretty much anything and everything, except sumo deadlift pussies. But okay. But yeah, I pretty much do everything. Anything you can think of. Hey, just hit me up on Instagram. If you have any workouts that you want me to do, I'll do them. I mean,
shit.
Yeah, so
fly to the moon. It's gonna be a long workout.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you, like I said, you do like Olympic lifting and, you know, CrossFit. Do you do any like competitions?
I'm gonna start doing that next year. I don't know if anybody knows, but like the CrossFit Games are pretty much gonna be going on in the next week or so. They're in Madison, Wisconsin right now, and they're about to be on their way. Dang. Starting to kill themselves.
Now, is there like a team that you join up on, or how does that work?
For me, I want to be an individual, so I'm gonna have to go through a CrossFit gym. I don't think I have no clue what the rules are if I have to be affiliated with that gym or whatever, but
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could just pay to get into the open, and from there, who the fuck knows?
Dang. Well, yeah. I'm sure you're gonna qualify. Easy.
I hope so.
I mean, shit. I've never seen anybody that works out how you work out. Like, even when I was going to the gym, like, every day, like, the people at the gym were not even close to, like, how... I mean, what do? You do, like, 225 cleans or something?
Yeah, cleans. I'm trying to get my snatch back up to 205. I was actually 215, but... I mean, it's weak for me. 225. My best clean was like 315.
At your prime.
At my prime.
And you're still not even like, what, you're 21?
21. Yeah, 21.
Jeez.
21, but yeah.
21? Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to get back up there. I mean, girlfriends make it hard sometimes, but
you gotta spend time. That's time at the gym.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why, like, you just gotta communicate in a relationship, and just you gotta make time for yourself.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah.
When did you start working out? Like, how many years ago? Yeah. Because you did soccer in high school.
Yeah, I worked out at the same time, but I want to say I worked out a little bit in my junior year, but I don't know if you remember. Do you know Coach Critchfield and the wrestling coach at Henry Clay? Well, no. He had a gym class. I mean, he had a fitness class, and when I was in that fitness class, that's when I started. I'm like, oh shit, I kind of like this.
It makes me feel good.
I'm getting the pump, you know?
Yeah.
After that, like, I started doing bodybuilding for a bit. Then, like, as soon as he introduced CrossFit, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I can finally kill myself. Let's do this.
Dude, CrossFit is insane. Like, I've done a lot. I think it's just like a bunch more supersets than like powerlifting. You do a lot more cardio.
It's
exercises.
It's more of a, like, just intensity in general. This high intensity shit. I mean, there'll be some days where, like, it won't be high intensity. Oh, fuck. I can't say
every day is high intensity.
No, for me, it's like some days are more high intensity than others, and just like heavy lifts for me aren't really that high intensity. That's just like one rep and I'm done, and so on.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do the 1 rep and done.
Yeah.
Does it build muscle? Like, I feel like it's just your body's just adjusting to that weight. It's like when I did 225 at first, I did 3 rep, 1 set, and the first rep I was like, damn, this is heavy. Just 225 bench press.
Yeah.
And then the second one I was like, all right, I'm gonna need a spot. It's crazy heavy.
I'm gonna be honest with the 1 repper. I want to say it's not even about it's about more of like your workout before than it is right there and then. It's it's more like your build up to then. Like it's pretty much the goal that makes you look at yourself and say, pretty much say to yourself, shit, this paid off.
Yeah.
And like it can build muscle, but if you're gonna build muscle, if you want to like get a bulk, I'd say yes, low reps, but not that low of a rep. I say about 5 reps, heavy weight.
Right.
If you want to get lean, it's higher reps,
Less weight.
less weight.
A little less weight.
Because I mean, with me, I've noticed that even if I do high reps, because I mean, one of my highest rep and highest, I say, weight for my deadlift, I think it was like 15 reps and like 365 pounds. So like, see, like it really doesn't really matter, but at the same time, it's more of like a bulk and cut. It's really complicated from there, and then like it's just like CrossFit thing.
Yeah.
Like if you look at a CrossFit athlete and you look at a bodybuilder versus looking
They're
at
completely different.
strongman versus looking at just
Olympic, whatever
the fuck they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you slowly progress. Like you get like, I guess bodybuilders are the ones that compete with like actual defined muscles. And then you got the power lifters, which are just big ass people that lift heavy, crazy weight. And then you got like the strongmen, which are like the record breakers.
Like
and then you got the CrossFit people that are like lean, defined muscle, and then that's basically it.
Yeah. And like I hate to get at people about like bodybuilding and shit, but like I mean I was a bodybuilder before. Didn't go to any competitions, but that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
Muscle isn't really workable muscle. I'm not even gonna get into it because the reality is that when you do bodybuilding, you're mainly on creatine or whatever supplements you're on. Creatine, don't get me wrong, creatine is a good supplement to have. It's a good.
I hear a lot about it.
It's really, really good. I'm gonna get into why people have their doubts about it later, but like bodybuilding muscle is more of a puffy, cloudy. I'm not even gonna get into it, man. Like it's just it's like those people that are on freaking I don't even know what it's called now, but it's pretty much like air.
Air?
It's not air, but like
it's like the ammonia.
Like you just puffed up and shit.
Oh, just like the pumps.
It's just pump. Yeah, it's pretty much like that. And like, there's some bodybuilders like Kai Green.
Yeah.
Fucking like he's massive. He can weight like he can do everything.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Then there's other bodybuilders like honestly,
like a monster.
Phil Heath. I haven't seen him lift heavy at all. He probably does. I'm not trying to.
Oh yeah, I'm sure like all of them can lift heavy, but I feel like they just do a lot more control to make sure that their muscles are a lot more defined.
Because don't get me wrong, like they are. Like honest, I'm gonna say they're artists. That's what they are. They're defining their muscles and like, but workable muscle.
What do you mean by workable muscle? Though?
Like, go out. You can lift heavy stuff.
Just like in an everyday life, not like at the gym.
Everyday lifting. Every day, just coping with whatever is thrown at you.
Yeah.
Because I've worked with some bodybuilders and. They're I hate to say it, but they're the biggest joke when it comes to lifting refrigerators.
Putting them on blast.
I know, like you have all these muscles and you can't even lift the dishwasher. Dishwashers are like 50, 60 pounds. I mean, maybe it comes down to the form. I mean, it does, but
now that's something that I feel like is very controversial. Is like form. Form is like super important to me. Yeah. But like if you're shooting for like a rep 12 for a set, like 12 rep set, and your form starts to become a little off, shaky. Do you stop or do you keep going till you get that 12? Yeah. Because for me, I always just push myself to the 12.
I go for the 12. I can't lie. I mean, just because your form is getting messed up, number one, that's completely different than like you see all these people. Okay, I'm gonna talk about my Canadian vacation. So I went probably the end of June, the first week of July, and a bit.
This year?
Huh?
This year?
This year, yeah.
Okay.
And I was lifting with my bros, Noah and Brian. Shout out to them. They're cool. It's fun.
Shout.
We went to this Good Life gym, which I don't know if they have any down here, but it really pissed me off how people did squats.
Oh,
and honestly, see, that's the thing. you can tell a lot about somebody who does squats.
Yeah.
Because you can tell whether somebody is lazy, someone is like it sounds
showing off.
It sounds crazy, but if you just go to the gym, you'll see what I mean.
Yeah.
Because they'll put 315 on like the bar, and they'll do a squat, and you're like, oh shit, is he really gonna do it?
Yeah.
Then he goes down, and he gets to like fucking 125 degrees. It doesn't go to a 45. I go down to a 45 degree. My ass almost hits the ground.
Yeah. Same.
So like, when you see that, you're just like,
I've seen your squats, like they're like down to your ankles.
Yeah. But as soon as I look at that person, like I'm just like, oh, he's gotta be fucking lazy. Like he's gotta be a lazy worker. I mean, don't get me wrong, he could be the hardest worker on earth.
Right. But just lazy form.
Yeah, and like if he's with friends, I hope to God that they don't fucking give him a high five, because if he was my friend and he fucking just decides finally do a squat, I'm not gonna help him back up.
Well, they got the safety bar.
They got the if they don't have the safety bar though, get yourself out of there.
You better roll back.
Yeah,
or something.
But like, I think it's just crazy how people can, I guess, just congratulate people for doing shitty I just feel like that's today's day and age.
It's just complimenting people for bad work.
Exactly, because everybody is equal. I'm not gonna get into that.
Everybody's equal.
Because like I don't know, man. Like today's society is bullshit. Because.
But what do you think's bullshit about them? Because I personally think that a lot of people are just lazy.
They are lazy. I love today's society, but like the place wise, like everybody gets something out of it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like first place, they get the most money. Second place, most.
Yeah.
Third place, you know. But I can understand if it's like a professional competition. Yeah. Everybody should get money for doing this shit because they're professional.
Yeah.
But when it's like kids and like, you know, like they get ribbons for fucking 11th place, it's just like, wow.
You're teaching them it's okay to lose.
Yeah,
it is. I shouldn't have said it like that, because it's okay to fail as long as you learn from it. But when you give somebody a reward for doing something that isn't great,
yeah,
it's like it's not as fulfilling to the person that got a reward for first place.
Exactly. Like I would shit on a person. Like I don't care if I'm the ref or if I'm the let's say the owner of that association that is doing that event.
Yeah.
Fuck a ribbon. You're not getting shit.
Yeah. I mean, you lost.
You're an 11-year-old kid. You're gonna have to learn. Daddy and mommy are gonna have to teach you that failing is. I'm not gonna say a good thing, but it's. I guess it's significant.
Yeah, because it makes you want to drive more for the first place.
Yeah, and it also shows you, like, do I really want to do this now?
Yeah.
Do I really want to put my time into this? There's other stuff that I could be doing. Why would I want to put all myself into this?
That's something I haven't really thought about too much, but that's so true. It's just like, and I used to talk to my dad about that kind of stuff, like people for like T-ball, like they get like 8th place and they get like a trophy still. It's not even like a ribbon, it's like a small trophy. Yeah. And it's like, why would you give them a trophy?
Yeah, and I remember because when I used to play soccer with LFC, Lexington Football Club, we went to I think it was Oldham County for this 3v3 indoor tournament, and we were kicking ass, we were beating the shit out of everybody. Then we played one of the high schools that we lost to that prior season. Mm-hmm. And when we played them, we got our asses whooped. And like
the second time or the first time?
Both of the times.
Oh.
Because
Rip.
I'm not gonna get into it. But in that competition, we got second. They gave us shirts. We got so fucking pissed. All of us ripped the shirts. We were like, fuck this shit. Like the parents.
What did first place get?
They got a trophy.
Oh, well, I figures, yeah.
And we're just like, you know what, fuck this shit.
What did third place get? Because usually it's first, second, third.
Nothing. Yeah, it was the finalists. That finalist shit. They'll be like, they won't even say second place. They'll be like, y'all were finalists. It's just like, well, there can only be 2 finalists. Well, fucking for second place. Well,
yeah.
It's some bullshit, but
second is just the first loser.
Exactly.
I'm not. I forget where I heard that from. It's almost like a Ricky Bobby thing. If you ain't first, you're last.
Pretty much.
I mean,
you lost just like everybody else. Consider yourself last just like everybody else.
And I think for this generation, I don't know many people from like the next generation on, but I feel this like change with technology, and like everywhere I go, I always see people on their phone, and like they're like 6 to like 12. I always see kids just like having a phone, always looking down, just like the world around them doesn't even exist.
Exactly. And the thing, I'm not gonna mention any names, but bro, I'm gonna tell you, man, like Facebook, fucking Instagram, Twitter. I don't have I have a Twitter, but I don't use it. That's why I took a break for a while from posting.
Yeah.
And I
remember.
I'm not even gonna get into what happened with my other account, because I think I made a post about how I want a new account where people actually give a fuck. Because my other account was built off of my personal account that from high school.
Yeah, high school.
So I said,
friends.
I got rid of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I wanted to start that new account because I wanted to get the people that, like, honestly, my inner circle, not my inner circle, but like
people who actually fuck with what you're doing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, not everybody I know. They just when you do something for so long on social media and people like it, you have your own community.
Yeah.
Just like this.
Yeah, you
like
build your audience.
People listen. People want to just, they want to talk to you. They want to learn from you.
Yeah.
So it's just, that's what I want to create. It's just like a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's just anything.
And I remember a long time ago, we were talking about you actually having a YouTube channel and like having somebody like film for you and just like do like all the things like Bradley Martin.
Yeah.
I mean, just like that.
He's a
just
he's a crazy motherfucker.
I love him though. He's so cool. And plus, he loves Logic, and I love Logic.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna get into the rappers, bro. That would take like 5 hours.
Well, let's get into some Egyptian, the Ankh. I mean, you have the Ankh right on you.
Yeah, man. See, the one thing that a lot of people will learn about me, that my girlfriend has learned about me because she's Christian, is that I really don't have a faith. I mean, I do. What I want to say is just like, there's no telling what to believe in, what not to believe in. It's endless.
Yeah.
Like, space is space. The Big Bang Theory is the Big Bang Theory. If God created the Big Bang Theory, the God created all of us. I mean, it goes on for like as long as you can think. Just as the universe is expanding still.
Yeah.
And I don't want to isolate myself from the truth.
Right.
That's why I don't take part.
I feel like you're a lot like me to the sense in religion where it comes like, as long as I'm like a good person and I have an open mind, and like just be genuinely a good person, like everything's gonna be all right in the end.
Yeah, exactly. And what the Ankh represents, I mean, see, I've always liked Greek mythology. I've always liked Egyptian mythology, Roman mythology, all that shit. So the Ankh doesn't really represent Ra himself, or
Ra is the sun god, by the way.
He is the sun god, yeah.
Or anybody who didn't know.
Or Osiris, or Anubis, or any of that. A lot of people, when they think of Ankh, they think of Anubis. They don't even think of Ra because nobody wants to talk about Ra. But what the Ankh represents is the key to life. It looks like a key. It also, nobody giggle, but it literally has the female and male genitalia on it. The top, which is the kind of
circle.
The open circle with the kind of like the cross right here.
Like the hilt of a sword.
Yeah, represents the female genitalia. And the bottom, which is just the shaft, represents male genitalia.
Okay.
So it is the key to life, or the key to the Nile, which...
See, I always heard that it was supposed to enhance like one's being by flipping it upside down and putting a cross on the other end of it.
Yeah.
So it's like you have two crosses. I don't even know how to explain it, but it would look like... You all aren't going to be able to see this, but it'd be like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, to me, I always liked the Egyptian theories, just because like nobody knows where the Great Pyramids came from.
Exactly.
Like, we have a good idea of like how it went down, but like it's just not theoretically possible for it to have happened by people.
For 135-pound people, like even fucking 50 of them.
That was, I mean, they were eating good. They're misconceived as, slaves when they weren't slaves. Like they were buried with gold, riches, bread, a bunch of things. And so like they were healthy people, and they were supposedly pushing and pulling probably 30 tons of bricks.
And it really depends what pharaoh was around back then, because like Ramsey, depends. There were several Ramses, but
I don't know any of them.
But around his rule, he enslaved the Jewish. back then they were called the Hebrew. They honestly, you know the story about Moses.
Yeah, everybody. The seas parting and all
the
that.
Prince of Egypt.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Disney movies, just so I know, but
Aladdin?
Aladdin. But no, it just has honestly, I can't. But all jokes aside, it has a fucking bomb ass album, so that's the only reason I like it. But
I mean, it's all cool. I love that type of stuff though, just because it's unknown and you can think whatever you want about it.
And I'm a very spiritual person too. Like, shit, I go on ghost investigation sometimes. I've been to Waverly Hills twice. I've been to Buffalo Trace, and so on.
You've been ghost adventuring?
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah, bro. I've been, dude. If you want to think about it, I'm a fitness freak. Well, honestly, let's put it this way. I am a weightlifter, and I'm also I don't know.
Traveler.
I was gonna say something very, very really cringy, but I didn't want to say it.
It don't matter.
But
you care what other people think about you, bro?
Nah,
Do you?
I couldn't think of the word. That's why.
Oh,
yeah. It's like a ghost weightlifter, but that was stupid.
A phantom?
A phantom.
That sounds cool.
That's cool. A phantom.
Bro, have you ever seen a ghost? Like ever like feel the presence of one? Does it actually get colder?
Yeah. I've been having experiences since I was 4 years old. I still have experiences till this day.
Like at your home or?
Yeah. I mean,
jeez, remind me not to come over.
I'm a very scientific. Well, I don't know.
There's two things I don't do in life. That's ghosts and bugs. I don't do either.
I'm gonna tell you something. When I went to Florida 2 years ago, a fucking cockroach crawled up my calf and it was the size of my calf. Y'all don't know, my calves are a little bit bigger than the average person.
They're like a volleyball.
Yeah. And it crawled up my leg and it was just literally the size of like literally half of my calf, and I'm like, holy shit.
Like a chip clip.
Oh,
was it that big?
it was a little bit thicker. It was like, yeah, it was bigger than that shit. It was fucking,
jeez.
Yeah, man. I was like, what the fuck?
That's like a 5-inch bug.
Yeah, no, it was fucking huge. It was
gonna eat me.
Nah, bro, I said I was gonna sleep in the fucking car for the rest of the night. That's what I said. I'm like, fuck this place.
Bro, I saw a spider crawling up my wall the other day. To kid you not, it was like that big.
I could do spiders.
Bro, I was like, whoa. Like, no thanks. I'm gonna get this flip-flop and just throw it.
Yeah.
I threw it over here, it splattered. And like there's a little bit of remains still there.
It's probably like a wolf spider. Those things are fucking huge.
They're fast.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Dude, they're creepy.
Smart. They're smart as fuck too. If you
that reminds me. I have the spider web right outside my door.
Yeah.
And I swear that there's like a little crack for like bugs to get in to my apartment. And there's a spider web that's right there. And I was like, you know what? I could easily just swipe it down or like, mess it up. But I was like, wait a second. Let me think about this.
Yep.
There's now 2 flies caught in that web that were trying to get in. And now it's like, I ain't got no flies in here.
Exactly. I don't like killing spiders because they just kill the beetles at my house. So
yeah, as long as I don't see them in here, I don't mind them. Like, cause I know like they're basically known for bug killers.
Exactly. And wolf spiders aren't they're not harmful to humans. They're not poisonous. So like the only thing that's freaky is that when the offspring come, they jump on mama's back. Now think about this. That's like fucking over 100 offspring on their back. One of them,
I think I've seen a video of like that where she was like smacking them with the broom and it just whoosh, spread. Oh my god, that was creepy. She was like, ah!
That's why you don't kill them. That's why you just let her be. Just let her go outside or just somewhere.
I don't know. I don't fuck with anything like that. I don't know what about it. Just like the little thick legs and you see them like crawling and shit. It's like, ugh.
Are you arachnophobe?
I'm a bugnophobe.
Bugnophobe.
I don't like any bug, dude. Bro, I kid you not. Like this like little itty bitty beetle starts flying near me, bro. I freak out. I don't fuck with it. And I just don't fuck with them at all. No. But there is one thing that hornets.
Oh yeah.
If you let them sting you, they give off a certain like
pheromone.
Yeah, they give off like a certain scent or pheromone or whatever. and they bring other hornets to you.
Oh yeah.
That's why you gotta wash it off immediately.
Oh yeah.
So if you ever get stung by a hornet, wash that shit off.
I get in the fucking
or get the fuck away.
I get in the fucking boxing matches with the hornets, man. Nah, I'm dead serious. I'll square up with the fucking hornet. I don't give a fuck. If it wants to sting me, that's gonna be the last sting. It fucking, ain't fucking stinging nobody else. I don't care if that fucking thing, it's fucking stinger gets stuck in me, man. I'm gonna fucking slap the shit out of it.
I just saw a bit today from Brian Callen. Do you know who that is?
No.
He's a comedian, and he was like, hornets, or was it? I think it was wasps, and he was like, bees, they sting you, and then they feel bad, and then they die. So as soon as a bee stings you, they die. Yeah. And then whenever a hornet or a wasp stings you, it's like a hump. It's like a dry hump. They're just stinging you. It's like, oh man, that would suck.
Oh, there's this like insect. I forgot which one it is. Oh no, it's not. It's a fucking spider. Because you know how like spider bites come in 4s or like 4s or 6s.
No.
Because they bite. Like, it's weird.
I thought they just bit and then that was it.
No, depends what kind of spider it is, but like.
You ever seen Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
I always thought they stung. Like they sting you.
Now that I think about it, it did have a stinger in fucking Lord of the Rings.
It did. And that's why I always thought they stung you, but no, they bite you.
What the fuck?
So that's always like whenever I'm like, tarantula, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, tarantulas.
Honestly, they're not harmful to humans.
No, honestly, all spiders aren't harmful.
Except a brown widow and a brown recluse, which are the two most poisonous spiders in the world.
They're harmful, but at the same time, you could probably hold any spider in your hand as long as you don't apply pressure to their thorax, they won't bite you. They're the midsection or like
the belly
or the back.
Okay.
So like, as long as you don't apply pressure, you can literally hold it. Like people could hold a black widow in their hand, one of the most deadly spiders on earth. But number one, black widows aren't known for biting humans, just for the fuck of it. Brown recluses are. They would be a fuck. They're just like wasps.
Yeah.
Like,
to be honest,
human. Let's piss them off.
Black widows are found in Kentucky and brown recluses.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, man, I gotta be watching out.
My mom's been unlucky in her past, man. She got bit on the back by a brown recluse. She got sent she had to be in the hospital for like 3 days.
How big are they? I don't even.
They're not that big. That's the thing.
They're like that big?
They're probably like
a penny?
Yeah, they're really, really skinny. And like they look exactly like a wolf spider, but they're just a skinnier version. And fun fact, something I just found out this year, there's 3 different types of wolf spiders. There's the, honestly, I can't even tell you now because the
wolf that leads the pack.
The wolf that leads the pack, the alpha, the omega,
then the beta.
The average motherfucker.
the odd one that's over there.
The one that just waves.
Guys, can I be a part?
No.
Nah, man. You gotta go.
Shut up, man.
So what's your like goals and aspirations for like fitness or just life in general? Like what do you plan on doing in like 5 years?
Fuck, man.
That's a hard question for everybody, especially our age.
Yeah,
because it's like we're still trying to figure it out.
I dropped out of university once. I wanted to be a PT or chiropractor. Went to a private fucking school, so that was
after.
No, that was during.
Oh.
That with the transy.
Okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the only thing I really looked at was sports.
Sports as in just like soccer?
Just soccer. Like, I just wanted to play soccer in university. I didn't think much of education or where I wanted to go in life.
Yeah. It's hard.
Even though I did like an internship many places when I was in high school. But I'm in criminal justice right now. I'm graduating in the fall from BCTC.
Dang.
Going to EKU to get my bachelor's.
So criminal justice, just so it clears up my mind, criminal justice is basically just like police, or is that like law attorney, or like what?
It could be anything you want, really. It depends. Once you get into your bachelor's, that's where you really choose.
Like whether to become like a police or like a lawyer officer.
Yeah.
Well, I guess lawyer.
By the time I get out, like I kind of want to do Homeland Security.
What does that entail?
Just our nation's security.
Okay.
Like a border patrol, threats from other countries, that type of stuff. I mean, either that. I mean, I was up north not too long ago. I'm not too sure, but I might be mounting in Canada.
Bounty hunters are pretty cool.
Yeah, bounty hunters are.
I love that. Do you watch any bounty hunters on YouTube?
I watched the only bounty hunter I watched was Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh man, you gotta look up Patty Mayo.
R.I.P. His wife just like she just died.
Oh yeah. Sad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that, but
it's messed up.
It is messed up, but
man, it's true though.
Gave him a good time.
I keep looking at this. I'm like, man, that's a penis. It's like, I mean, for real. I mean, it's like a dog almost.
Yeah.
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Dog the Bounty Hunter. Skeleton.
Mm-hmm. So me and your mindset are very similar to the point where we listen to motivation. Do you still listen to motivation stuff?
Sometimes, honestly, I get most of my motivation from listening to rap, honestly, because, like, see, I'm not like an average person that listens to, like, fucking, this fucking mumble rap and shit. Like, I don't listen to that shit. I can't listen to that shit. Like,
yeah.
I know he's not relevant anymore, but Designer was I don't even know why the fuck he got famous in the first place.
Beats me.
Motherfucker doesn't even sound like he passed the fucking 5th grade.
No. There was a video that released like before he blew up, and he was actually alright.
Yeah.
But then he like turned mainstream, and it was like, what in the world?
He probably speaks like a normal person. It's
He's completely fine. It's just like a persona.
Yeah.
It's just like he's completely different.
Just like literally, that's what Eminem said. He's just like, people want to be like me, but at the same time, it's just like you said, a persona.
It's sad.
It is.
It's sad that people have to be like that.
Exactly, because number one, you have to do some like nowadays, you have to do stupid shit to, get famous. Before, you could do stupid shit to get famous, but you're less likely to get famous.
That's why a lot of people just need to stay being themselves and not give a fuck about what other people think about them.
Joyner Lucas, look at him. I don't know if you've listened to Joyner Lucas, but
listen to a little bit.
Have you listened to ISIS?
Of course,
bro. That shit was bomb, man. That's all I have to say. Devil's Work.
Logic. That man, whenever he took that mask off, he said, what'd he say? He was like, double homicide killed a beat and a verse.
Yeah, that's
motherfuckers living on the surface. I was like, God damn. Dude, it's so awesome. I love Logic.
When Jordan came up with Devil's Work, that's like, as soon as that shit hit, like I can remember that day I probably lifted for 4 hours.
Dang.
Yeah, bro, because when I heard that shit, when I hear Joyner, I get pissed. Not at Joyner, but just
get pissed. You get motivated
because he fucking literally displays problems in this country, this world that people won't fucking fix, and it would be so easy for them to fix, but people don't want to fix it because they get money. And
money equals power.
Exactly. When people have money, they can get out of anything. Rapists.
Unless if it's like really stacked up on them. But if it's just like a first offender rapist, they're fine.
Exactly.
And it's fucked up that that's how it is.
And I'm not even gonna bring race into it too. Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna keep that out of here just in case people get too butthurt over it, because I'm not.
I feel like
I don't play any race cards, but it's obvious. Like it still happens.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I think it's kind of shitty that some things are kind of taboo to talk about now.
Exactly, because people,
like you can't talk about gender, race, sex, anything.
Exactly, and like this is the thing too. I mentioned slavery. I forgot where I mentioned it, but people got pissed off about me. White people got pissed off with me for mentioning slavery. I'm like, you can't act like that didn't exist.
You're mixed, right?
I'm mixed, yeah.
Okay.
And like, so I mean, I don't have, and like, this is for everybody that just, I don't have a free card. Which, what I'm trying to say is that I'm not like, I can't say, I'm not trying to, okay, so I can't really, get into detail about both sides. I mean, I can, but I'm not black, I'm not white. I consider myself mixed. I'm biracial.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just a black person, but at the same time, when I walk out, people assume what I am.
Yeah, just off of first sight. Which
exactly.
Is,
so
to me, I mean, you're mixed.
Yeah.
I mean, just like visually, you're mixed.
In society, though, like people, I've had people say I look Mexican, I look Brazilian, I look Portuguese.
I can see Brazilian.
Yeah. Because number one, like Brazilians are mixed. They're mixed. The Portuguese went down there and with the natives. Like, I mean, they're mixed.
I believe it.
But I don't have a free card to say whatever I want, just like everybody else doesn't have a free card. I drop the N-word. I mean, I can't. I'm not perfect.
Hard R or no?
Obviously not hard R.
Okay.
No.
That's when everything becomes an issue to me, because like, and not to stick on this like race issue.
Yeah.
But like, it's like whenever black people say the N-word and they don't hard R it, they just say like the A.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. To me, that's even fine. Like if a white person or a mixed person or just like an Asian person, if they said it with an A, like that's all right. You mean like friend or bro, or like you know, it's just a different word for like that. But it's like it's almost like double-edged sword, to where like if you said it, you know, it's like, oh shit, he said the N-word. But then they go right back and they start calling you that, and it's like, I don't understand like where this came from. Like, as long as you don't hard R and mean it like that, then it's like, who cares?
I don't call, like, all my white friends, I don't call them that whatsoever.
Oh,
because
no.
like I know, like, if I'm gonna say it, they're gonna want to say it back, and like that's just,
then it's gonna cause
gonna cause too much shit. I mean,
wrong place, wrong time type of thing.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I really had difficulty saying it to begin with. Like, this is the weird thing, because like, I grew up with white parents. Well, my mom, she's white. I grew up with my white family, my mom's parents, and me saying that, and like people were like, "Well, you should say this more." Like, that came from my black friends. I'm like, okay. And when I started saying it,
I'm approved.
I sounded so like unsure, because like at the same time, this is not what I was raised up to do. Like,
I mean, even in school, it was hard to say. Like, if it's in a textbook, you're just like, do I say this word?
I don't say it, like, I really don't say it either way. I try not to use it, because either way, I'm gonna be honest with you, hard R, A, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Even though I use it sometimes, now it's like it's a fucking habit, because like I've been doing it for so fucking long. But I don't like it just for the fact that, like, even though we might have switched up the terms and that's like more like a friendship bond thing.
Yeah.
It's still derived from hatred and just slavery, just
it is
fucking just depressing. Like, I don't want to fucking use that.
Yeah.
I'd rather use motherfucker, because like,
or like bruh, or bro.
Yeah, like that's what everybody fucking uses.
Yeah.
And that's a funny thing too. Like, you can like literally, I have a lot of people at work. Literally, I hate that this is so stereotypical, but it happens. I'll use bro to my white friends. I'll use bro to my black friends. Just because, like, I don't know why, but like a lot of white people just use bro.
That is true.
And like black people just use bruh.
See,
so like,
the way I always do it, like, it's almost like a hierarchy of words for me. It's like, if you're a cool friend, you're like, bruh. Or if like you're kind of closer, I'm like, what up, bro? And then if like you're super close, I'm like, what up, fam?
Nah, bro, I'll fucking literally, if you're really, like, you could just ask any of my like close friends, like, I'll, like, fuck bro, fuck all those fucking words, man. Like, I'll literally, it will honestly sound like there's a fight going on just because of the words I use. So
what do you say? Like, somebody walks in and you're like,
what's up, fuckers? Literally, like, I mean, it's,
what's up, bros?
Like, when I went up to Canada, because I stayed with my friend Bryce, like, it was weird because, like, I saw his parents, and it's been like 6 years since I've seen them.
Is that the dude that I met at LA Fitness?
Nah, Bryce, that's Abdul. I don't really talk to him anymore. But, which I'm gonna get into next topic about how to, honestly, like, just dropping people that aren't gonna contribute. I hate to say this, but he's like, I completely ghosted him, just for the fact, like, I didn't even want to. I've given him so many chances to, I'm not gonna say prove himself, because I hate telling people to prove themselves to me. But like, I
thought you said improve. You just said prove.
prove or improve. I mean, like, either one.
Oh, okay.
They go like, yeah.
Well, I thought you were saying that you didn't want, or that you wanted him to prove himself to you.
Yeah, prove. Either prove or, because he, I gotta say, has done some fucked up shit. He has.
Well, if it's personal to him, then I wouldn't say it.
Lied to a lot of people, but yeah, but
okay, then yeah. I was gonna say, if it's personal, you can tell me afterwards.
Yeah, but like, no, like, I'm cool with him. Yeah,
he's
like,
more like an acquaintance now to you.
Yeah, it's just that we're going down two different paths, and like,
I mean, that happens.
As much, yeah, exactly, and as much as like I want to call him a brother and shit, like, I just can't. Just because, like, it's just, I just don't see it working out because lately, I mean, I still have him on Snapchat and shit, but, like, he parties a lot. I'm not. I'll go socially drink with my friends sometimes, but, like, I've already partied. I've already done that shit, that part of my life. And he said it before, like, I'm probably 2 or 3 levels above him right now with just experience. So, like, he's the same age as us.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, like, he's different,
and that's alright to be different.
It is, but at the same time, like,
you have standards.
You just really gotta think about, can I improve off of this situation? Like, you don't want to be too greedy about stuff. It's more like your self-worth.
Yeah, I agree with that a lot. I mean, I don't necessarily have somebody to, like, prove to me that they're, like, truthful and honest, but to me it's more like, if you can benefit my life in a positive way, then you can be around me. But if you're trying to benefit my life in a negative way, see you, bye. I'll ghost the fuck out of you like that. I don't care, because there's too much hatred in the world already. It's like, if I'm trying to improve on who I am, like, it's not gonna come from negativity. It's only gonna come from positivity.
Yeah, even that, like, I don't know. People get too personal nowadays, and, like, if I drop somebody, like, it's nothing personal. It's just that I can't. This situation is just not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
If I know that it's not going to improve, the friendship's not going to improve, or if it's a business person, or if it's anything like that, if it's not going to improve, or, like you said, make a positive outlook on that, you know, whatever.
Yeah, positive impact.
Yeah. Like, you could either do two things. You could either just ghost them, which honestly, you could just save. It depends how close they are to you at the time. Like, I give somebody an explanation, but at the same time, like, I'm afraid to do that nowadays because people get pissed.
Yeah, and I don't want any situation to escalate.
Yeah.
To me, I feel that, though, like, you have either two options. You can either ghost them, or if they're kind of close to you, you can kind of talk through it.
Yeah.
Because if you can talk to somebody that actually listens and understands, because you're friends, then they could possibly change in a positive way. And again, there's nothing wrong with going out to partying or drinking.
Yeah.
That's just a different lifestyle.
Yeah, it is. And, like, I mean, hell, I go out to drink. Like, I'm a social drinker. I go out with my friends.
Can I go to my 21st?
Sure. When you turn 21, man?
25th next month.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Next month, bro. That's fine.
But yeah, like, because honestly, as soon as you turn 21, like, all the little sneaky shit or whatever. I don't know if you have a fake ID. You probably don't.
No.
Honestly, you're not that. You know.
I'm not like that. I don't fuck with that. I know people that have some, but I just gotta keep that on the hush hush.
It's like, it's a waste of money. Like, even so, like, it's a waste of money because you're gonna turn 21 anyway.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest here. Like, as soon as you turn 21, like, all that, I guess you wanted to be badass about drinking and possibly getting in trouble, because that's literally why I did it when I was younger.
Yeah.
Because shit, there was that possibility.
To me, the reason I was drinking is because this is actually kind of deep in a sense. My family, like my brother and my dad, they would always talk about, like, how they would go out and, like, drink and, you know, have fun and make all these different types of memories.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I don't have any of that shit. So I started hanging out with my friend Jeff, and that was 5 years ago now. And, you know, we were just like, man, we're fucking kids. We can, you know, do anything we want.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we weren't thinking about any of the consequences. And so we would just go out driving, drinking. And it's bad. Don't ever drive and drink. I've learned from it. It's just being kids, man.
No comment. But, nah, that's not a good idea whatsoever. Even if you, like, there's been times where, like, when I was up in Canada, I went to a club with my friends. I drove there, which we should have really took an Uber downtown, which was a stupid idea. But basically, we got there, went clubbing, had a few drinks. Two of us were not okay to drive. My other friend doesn't have a license, so
It's stuck on you.
I'm just like, bro, like, you get just. I was literally looking at him like, bro, like, do not feel comfortable driving my car. Like, you just do it. If we get pulled over, I'll just tell him, like, look, we've had drinks. He's okay to drive. Just let us go home. But he's just like, nah, I can't. Nah, I don't want to wreck your new car. So I'm just like, okay, cool.
Uber.
No, he just called his dad. His dad was cool as fuck. And that's the thing too. Like, when I went there, like I said, it was been 6 years. I was iffy about cussing in front of his parents, and his dad dropped like fucking 6 fucking fucks in a fucking row. So I'm like, oh fuck, fucking shit. Yeah, like, and like, yeah, it was a good time for real, because like, I don't know, I just haven't seen it for so long. Like, I'm probably gonna make a whole lot more trips back up there for real. Border.
Are you from Canada? I feel like
I was born here. I've been going back and forth.
Yeah, I feel like you had like a lot of friends up there.
Oh, I have a lot. Yeah.
I remember talking to you about that. It's been a while since we talked though.
Yeah, but I just been busy as a motherfucker. I know you've been busy too.
Yeah, I've been grinding, man.
Yeah.
See, that's one thing. Like, going back to like friends and all that. Like, I feel like me and you were pretty good friends, just because we talked for hours at LA Fitness, just standing around and talking about like religion, you know, just other shit, ghosts and everything. But it's just like, I like the feeling that I have friends that do other things. Yeah. And like, I don't necessarily have to talk to them like every day or every week or every month. Yeah. But like, I can always go back to them and just be like, you know, I forget what they call it. Like, it's like, it's not nothing new. I forget what you call it. It's like, it's not, there's no new thing that happens. It's not awkward. It's not weird. It's just like, man, let's catch up.
I'm not good at English.
Same.
Hey man, come on, you're a rapper.
I know.
Dictionary.
Yeah, I need to read it, to be honest. Because that's Eminem read it 3 times.
Hey, bro, like, literally
front to back.
Kill shot, bro.
Yeah, dude, you learn so many words from it.
Exactly. I don't know. I was thinking about rapping, but at the same time, like, I'm so caught up with fitness. Like, I'm still thinking about starting a new YouTube channel.
I feel like you should, man. Now is the best time to do it. Yeah. Because if you wait, it's just gonna be prolonged success.
And like, I have as soon as this fucking gash heals up on my fucking calf. Like,
when did you get that?
Yesterday.
Dang.
Yeah, but
it already looks almost healed though.
Yeah, I've got glued and shit.
That could be the glue that makes it look all healed up.
For real. I'll fucking take 1 step and just.
Hey.
But hey, the fucking story behind that though, I was loading a delivery truck for Lowe's, and I shouldn't. Nah, I could do that. It's workers' comp. Fuck it. But so I was.
My leg.
My leg. But I was loading this fucking fence, this galvanized stainless steel just galvanized steel fence, and one of my fellow employees and I just dropped it. That didn't get me, surprisingly, because my leg was facing forward, so my shit was sticking out. There's nothing there. Right. Obviously, I didn't get cut there. That didn't fucking get me. The thing that got me is I fucking turned around and there's a piece of fucking wire hanging out, and I turned around and just sliced my calf. Didn't bleed for 15 minutes.
Didn't stop bleeding for 15?
No, it didn't start bleeding for another 15 minutes.
That's weird.
Dude, because it was so fucking deep.
Dang.
Yeah, like, it was the white meat in my fucking
I've done the same thing with my hand. Like, I was doing for baseball, I was trying to do like pull-ups on this bar. Yeah. And I went too high and I had like that fence and it just cut straight through my hand. Dude, it gets pretty deep.
Yeah, bro, I know.
It's pretty bad.
I'm not touching fence ever fucking again. I'm not even jumping over a fucking fence.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, I couldn't even imagine like you're jumping over a fence and you get like your hamstring
Or your fucking testicles stuck in it.
Oh, that would suck so bad.
That fucking hate, man. No children.
That would suck so bad.
No child support.
What do you eat? Like, what's your dieting look like? A lot of chicken and rice, or what?
Fuck chicken and rice. That's all I have to say.
The end.
I don't really. I have a flexible diet. I mean, most of the time I try to stay seafood. Seafood? So I'm pescatarian.
Is that what they call it? Pescatarian.
Pescatarian.
Like fish diet.
Yeah. I'm a flexible pescatarian. I think I just created that. Basically,
first for everything.
Yeah. I'll eat fish, but at the same time, like I don't discriminate against anything else. The only thing I won't eat is pork.
You won't eat pork?
I will not eat pork.
Why?
I just don't like pork. Gives me upset stomach. Other thing is like it's a bad protein.
What do you mean by bad protein?
It's just a crappy way of getting protein. It's oily. It's pretty much as significant of eating, or it's pretty much the same thing as eating human.
You know Earl that goes to LA Fitness? Big bald dude, white, super fit.
Earl. Does he drive a Challenger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had talked to him a long time ago, like 2 years ago it seems like.
Yeah.
And he was like saying that his diet was like chicken and like broccoli and like all like the stereotypical things. He's like, but one time a week you eat like a red meat, like beef.
Oh, hey man, I know this isn't really anything close, but sushi.
Oh, I love sushi.
Sushi, I'll fucking, bro. Have you seen like The Rock's cheat meals with sushi?
No.
You gotta follow The Rock and look at his fucking cheat meals because I don't know who the
his cheat meals are crazy. I've seen some of them.
You'll have fucking like 50 or 60 rolls of fucking sushi. I'm like, who's preparing this shit for you?
Probably a sushi chef.
Fucking the thing is, it's on a fucking plane, so he has a fucking.
This man has a mobile gym.
I know, bro. I'm fucking done.
Like who has a mobile gym other than him?
Nah, bro. I'm gonna ask him if he'll take a fucking paternity test. But I swear he's my dad. I can't lie, man.
Well, you know, that means you're gonna lose all your hair.
Fuck it. If I lose my hair, I'm just gonna fuck. If I start losing it, fuck it.
I feel like every like swole dude eventually just goes bald.
Bro, I feel like it has to do with because his dad didn't lose any of his hair. I don't think.
Well, I'm just talking about any swole dude. Like, yeah. I mean, other than like Kai Green, everybody like Ronnie Coleman bald. Jay Cutler, he's got a little hair.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Kai Green, he's got the dreads.
I think it's just because of the supplements they take, honestly. Because I feel like it really messes up with your hormones and like, your skin is so fucking tight that literally the dead skin that your hair is dead skin layers. They just don't don't get created. I guess it just doesn't happen.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I'm no doctor or scientist or whatever, but I mean, it makes sense. I mean, all the supplements you take, I mean, it's got to somewhat affect your body.
Yeah. In
a negative way. I mean, yeah, you're getting jacked and all that, but like, there's got to be some drawback.
And that's the thing with bodybuilding. I'm glad I stopped that shit because I didn't want to get that fucking big.
Yeah, I feel like when it becomes difficult to like move,
I'll reach your fucking back.
Yeah.
I want to inch my back.
Yeah, like
I can't go all the way because of my lats, but like.
My lats are so big, I can't get it.
I don't have ILS, visible lat syndrome, but I have lats. But
what do they call it?
ILS.
ILS.
Visible lat syndrome.
He's walking in the doors.
I'm telling you, man.
What's up, guys?
You can tell somebody has too much fucking ego. You walk into the gym and they're fucking literally hitting the fucking wall with their arms.
That or they just have really bad like eye-hand coordination. They're just.
Bro, I'm walking, man. Oh, sure.
You gotta walk sideways through the door. Hold up.
Bro.
I can't fit. What other interests do you have, though, other than going to the gym? Because you have always been super fit. Like, what do you plan on doing once the fit has kind of, like, died down its hype?
Honestly, I can't lie. This might sound, like, really, really, I don't know, but... Honestly,
I mean, it's you. It's not gonna sound anything.
Yeah, but I don't think fit-wise, never fucking die down. I'll always want to go
I think so. I think you're right on that. Like, it's never gonna die down, but it's not gonna be like the main priority all the time. I feel.
Yeah, me when I have a family, obviously, like, honestly, take a look at this guy named Elijah Muhammad. He's a CrossFitter. He's a coach. I'm not sure if I don't think he's going to the games this year again. But he basically he has a family just like anybody else.
Right.
And his kids are training with him, and they're like fucking 10. I think his daughter's like 12 years old. His second oldest son's like 8, and his youngest son's like probably 5 years old.
Man, I've seen some of those kids that are like 8 to like 12, and they're like super jacked and like they can do all this shit. I'm like, wait until you get older, see if you can still do that.
No, like,
but I think that's a good thing in my opinion. Just start young. Learn that discipline.
As long as you're not lifting heavy, because I think it'll fuck up. I mean, obviously we're too short. We're probably 2 average height dudes, 5'9", something like that.
So, man, there's no way. The people that I had on last week, they were like, I'm 5'10", and they were like way up here. I'm like, what?
No,
I was like 5'9".
I'm 5'9". I thought I was 5'9".
They were like at least 6 foot, like 1.
Yeah,
and they were 5'10". No, I'm 5'10".
I'm not that fucking short.
That or I got my heights wrong. I don't know.
I mean, either way, you call me short, you call me mid-size. I mean, it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it really depends what your workability is.
This is something that's kind of curious, kind of just came to my mind. Do you feel more confident that you're fit, or do you feel like the confidence is like a separate thing?
It's a separate thing. Because it really ranges from different people. Because you'll see fucking, I'm not even gonna mention this name. There's a guy that goes to LA Fitness who is bald, who had tattoo right on his shoulder. He played for UK football, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention any names. I think that
you have to tell me afterwards because I feel like I knew a lot of people at LA Fitness.
But he does a lot of bodybuilding. He goes to competitions, and he.
I think I might know.
He trains with that black dude, that big, swole black dude.
Yeah.
He's probably the prime example of someone that takes his physique or fitness look way too seriously, and he'll use it for pretty much anything. Like, his confidence comes from his body, where my confidence comes from me as a person. I don't rely on my body to get things I want. I rely on my speech. I rely on my body too. But everything that I had, all the key components that I have, that's my confidence.
When did you start to like really learn how to like be confident in yourself, and like what really triggered you to really start learning about yourself, about confidence and discipline and all the like important things? Really,
definitely not in high school.
No, fuck high school is such a waste of time.
It is, because number one, like, you'll see all these fucking football players, these cheerleaders, and you'll be doubting yourself.
Yeah, because it's like you're comparing yourselves to these people.
Eventually, my senior year, that's not when I started, but like that's when I said, you know, fuck these people, because like my mom told me stories about people that she went to school with that were cheerleaders and they ain't shit now. So like, and like this is really deep too. Like I mean, everybody suffers through depression. I suffer through depression just like everybody else does.
Everybody always goes through it.
Honestly, if you say you never suffer from depression, then fuck you.
You're like, lying to yourself.
You're lying to yourself, and you're not. Put your fucking ego aside and really look at yourself in the fucking mirror.
Yeah, because I love that you just said that, because so many people can't look themselves in the mirror and say that they're happy with themselves. A lot of people can't even look at the mirror.
Till this fucking day, I still suffer from fucking depression. But at the same time, those are just days that like I overthink things. That's the thing. If you want to be confident in yourself, don't overthink. Don't think too much of a situation, because if you start overthinking something, that's when it's gonna be like, it's gonna take the biggest toll off of you. Or sorry, it's gonna be literally a fucking world on your fucking back. It's gonna be a world of hurt, and it will literally smash your face into the fucking ground, and you're gonna have a hard time getting up. Mm-hmm. So like, confidence is just coping.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I can say. If people want to compare confidence to worth too, like what am I worth? And like that's where I'm really saddened with people who live in the hood. I like my half siblings. Like, I hate to say it, but they're not going anywhere in life. They smoke up their whole life, and like it's just because they're depressed. Now I'm not saying all smokers are depressed. I'm just saying that that's the reason why they smoke.
Yeah.
Is because they know that they can't really go anywhere because their criminal background and just where they're at right now. And like when you're living in a south side home, you can't really do anything with that. Like you can't go anywhere. You try like literally they're probably 25, 26, 27. My brother, literally my oldest half brother, is in prison right now for murder and attempted murder.
Jesus.
So that just tells you like I feel like another thing too is like parents have a huge impact with nurturing and all that other stuff, but at the same time, like it really, at the end of the day, it really doesn't.
Like, what do you mean though? Like it doesn't, because you are in control of your own world.
Pretty much, and you just have to wake up.
Yeah.
You gotta think of this as your childhood as a matrix. That's what I literally. This sounds so fucking trippy in a fucking way, but literally now that I look back, my childhood was a matrix because like, if you think about it, well, a matrix or a leviathan, a labyrinth, a fucking maze.
Yeah.
And it's really up to you whether you want to get out of that labyrinth or you want to be trapped in that labyrinth.
Mm-hmm.
And really, nurturing does help you with skills such as motivation, determination, all of those. But at the end of the day, it's what you seek that will get you through there.
Yeah. One of my biggest things for depression is like a lot of people end up becoming depressed because they don't know their why. And I don't know my why, but I don't get depressed because I know my self-worth. Like, I know what I'm worth.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, I'm confident in myself. I'm not necessarily super fit, but I'm not, you know, fat.
Yeah.
So it's like, I could do better, and I know, like, my goals are. I know what my goals are. And, like, I have set, like, a certain date. Like, at the end of this month, 2 days from now, I'm gonna be running to the gym instead of driving.
Fuck yeah, man.
Because it's gonna be a lot better. It's 4 miles there and back, so 2 miles each way.
Yeah.
And you know, get like an hour workout in, and that's a good way to, you know, lose a lot of weight, build muscle, and that's exactly what I want to do.
And honestly, I tell people too, like, I remember because I have a lot of people come up to me because obviously the way I work out is really different.
Insane.
even compared to like CrossFitters too. Like I do a lot of different stuff that they do that they don't do. Sorry.
Yeah.
But and people come up to me and they're just like, how? Like I just want to know like how. That's the one word. It's just how. It's just.
Like, how do you do what you do?
Yeah, like, honestly, I tell them, don't think about it.
So do you usually, I know what you mean by that, but do you usually go through, like, your everyday life just not really thinking about, like, what you're doing, you're just doing it?
Yeah.
Like, you get told that you need to do something, so you just don't even think about it, and don't complain because you don't think about it, because you just do it.
I fucking work in retail. Well, I mean, now I'm back on delivery, but at the same time, like, it's just, like, the police, I mean, with being a police officer too, like, eventually I'm gonna have to start off there, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna have to do that too, but I can't do that at the same time, because number one, if there's a person that I have to hold the gun up to or taser, I have to really think. If they're telling me to shoot this person, I have 2 things I can do, 3 things I can do. I can either talk to that person, shoot him, or I could possibly get shot myself. And if they're telling me to shoot the person, I really got. Life is life.
Yeah.
If I take someone's life that it's not even. If they're innocent, like.
It's so hard to be a police officer nowadays.
It is. Because
you're right under the microscope.
Exactly. And there's so much hatred going through there too.
It's like, most of the time, police aren't bad people. They're just doing their job.
Exactly.
But they gotta know their job. And I've said this ever since I saw a video of this police guy. He wasn't fat. He was just super small, trying to apprehend like this super tall like fugitive.
Yeah.
And he was literally getting beaten. Like he was like just holding his gun that way, because the guy was holding his gun like trying to take it, and like he was on his knees, and the guy was behind him, and so he was just sitting there wailing on him, like, you know, trying to get his gun, and he couldn't get his gun out, because if he got his gun out, then he's just gonna take it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he was like basically unconscious, and he's screaming for help. And I always said that after I saw that video, I was like, we need to hold them to a higher standard. That way, that never happens.
Exactly. And that's the thing too. Getting into a police department is so fucking easy nowadays.
I mean, literally, I don't understand
the physical requirements.
I don't understand how a fat fucking guy can pass through the academy and become a police officer. Like, if you can't jump a fence without getting out of breath, you don't need to be a police officer.
The mile time's like 7:30.
That's what yours is right now? I was about to say that's...
No. Mine's like...
I was about to say yours is probably like 4. I was like, what?
No, mine's not 4. It's like, I think it's like right on 5 minutes.
Jeez. But I feel like the fat cops, is that what you were talking about? The 7:30? I don't know about that. I ran 7:30 and that was hard.
Oh yeah. But I checked it up. They took it down a bit. It used to be like 9 minutes.
Jesus.
So that's why you probably see a lot of those fat cops still, because yeah, the requirements, and it varies in different states. So
I feel like they should be having to like always do PT.
Yep. Always.
Like they have to have that to be a police officer.
It just
or like I know they do a lot of like combat in the academy. I mean, I don't know what exactly they do, but I feel like they need to do a lot more jujitsu. Because if you're a small guy trying to take down a bigger guy, you got to know how to work around the body.
Yeah.
And like you got to know certain types of things.
Pressure points.
Yeah, pressure points. You know, you could get on the ground and like start twisting their ankle, and they're gonna be like, "Oh fuck," and like fall over or some shit.
And I always tell people too, like, when it comes to like taller people, go for their legs. I like that. That's just
go
like,
for the dick if they're a guy. Bang! Oh shit!
Honestly, if they're facing you, go for their kneecaps. Inward, like.
Yeah. I know. What
because
you're talking about,
just kick them right there. It doesn't even matter if they're huge. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're falling after that.
Oh yeah.
it's like on the opposite side of the dead leg. It's like right here. You kick them like that, it bends their knees outward. So that way they're already looking away from you.
Yeah. And after that, like, you can just do whatever you want. If you're a police officer, obviously you'll have to handcuff him. You can't. After that, like, he's on the ground, like.
Yeah.
He's gonna yield. He's not gonna. He's crazy. He would have to be on PCP to fucking not yield.
And plus, I don't know how it all works, but I feel like every cop should always roll in 2.
Yep. No, I completely agree, especially if you're in New York or some of these big cities. In Lexington, maybe not. I don't really see Lexington as a...
Well, they say Lexington is like one of the top 50 cities in America.
With
like,
violence?
Yeah, like crimes and all that.
Shit.
I'm like, hey.
Frankfurt's the fucking murder capital of Kentucky.
Well, I don't live there, so I don't care.
Yeah. That was surprising for me to hear. I thought that was Louisville or London.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect Frankfurt, the capital of Kentucky. Like what?
It's literally the capital of Kentucky, the murder capital of Kentucky.
I love when people say the capital of Kentucky is Louisville. I'm like, you're fucking so stupid.
People who don't even live in Kentucky say calling it
Louisville, and I'm like, Louisville?
Punch you in the face. Shut up.
Louisville. Sounds like I got that out of a comic book.
Louisville. I was just like, go back to fucking New Orleans.
New Orleans. That's how they New Orleans. Well, I think that was all I had for today. You got anything else? You got any shout outs?
I was going to talk about creatine.
The doubts about creatine.
So, honestly, if you're going into the gym and you're looking at supplements, I'll tell you what I'm on right now. I'm on beta-alanine. I'm on the roids. I'm on beta-alanine, which is pretty much a super fucking supplement that fucking just... I take that out. Usually, most of the time, because it's literally raw beta-alanine. I take that out to work. It pretty much gives me a jump start from what I had before work.
Is it like a pre-workout or what is it?
Fuck, dude. I don't even fucking know, but it fucking works. It does
its job.
It could be fucking roids who fucking... Nah, it's not roids.
It's just like this white little powder. It comes in like a little baggie, and you just lay it out, and you're just like, man, it's like, man, I feel so great.
So fucking ready. I take Lit. I actually take a pre-workout now that actually has beta-alanine in it. I know there's a lot of pre-workouts nowadays that have beta, but this pre-workout, honestly, like, pre-workout for me didn't work before at all. It never worked whatsoever. But Lit, holy fuck, man. I took that shit before work, and like I was hopping after work. Like I was ready to go, and I went to the gym after work. There's literally, it'll last the whole day. It literally it doesn't crash, no crashing whatsoever. Dang. It will make you fucking shit a ton though. That's the thing. Like, I don't know about that. I got fucking out of work. I'm like, oh fuck, I have to take a shit. Nah, I'm gonna do some squats first. I told me to do shit during the squat. But I take that. Then I used to work with Herbalife. Nobody judged me over that. That was just a learning experience.
I don't think anybody should judge you over that.
It's just,
there's no reason to. I mean, you're just learning from it.
Yeah, and like that was probably the worst. I mean, they have good supplements, but working with Herbalife versus just buying supplements from there, just fucking buy supplements from there. Honestly, I'm not gonna buy any more there just because of how expensive it is. It's like $80 for a fucking protein, full protein.
Oh yeah. Like one of those big ass cases. Yeah.
So it's just like,
or tubs.
You could get, here's a shout out to fucking Golden Standard. You could get a fucking 5-pound fucking protein jug for fucking $60 off of, on GNC. So just go and get that shit, because you just might as well get strawberry. Strawberry's the best.
What's like the difference between like the omegas and, you know what I'm talking about, like in the food?
Acids.
Yeah, is that what it is? It's acids?
Omega-3 acids.
I have no idea.
They're from fish. It helps you with which it's pretty much called fish oil. That's what it's.
Okay.
It's fish oil.
Is that like the only thing? Because I feel like there's some like other things. Like you got like the.
Well, it's there's other things that have omega-3s in it, but mainly it's fish.
Okay.
Mackerel, salmon.
What does that do for you? It just like loosens.
It's really good. Like, it's fatty acid. So fatty acids are really, really good for building muscle. It's pretty much what like roids. I don't know. Steroids are fatty acids, and they just basically help chain. I'm not even gonna get into. I completely forgot what the fuck. It's been so long since I've taken that class, but
I mean, to me, honestly, I feel like all that, it's like a good to know, but it's not like something that you need to know. Honestly,
and this might sound scary, but nowadays all athletes are on fucking something.
Oh yeah.
So like,
I believe it.
And this might sound horrible too. Well, I mean, at the same time, if I'm gonna compete at a professional level, I might have to do it. Only under I won't do it myself, obviously, because that's just dangerous. It's stupid.
I always thought, like, and you're probably the same way as I am when it comes to this philosophy, but like if I was to do like a college sport to try to make it professionally, I would always just like, I'd dedicate my life to that. In order to like become the best of the best. Like I would want to be in like the Hall of Fame if I did
exactly
MLB, or like what do you call it for basketball? Whatever. I mean, just like state champions or whatever. It doesn't matter. But like, I would dedicate my life to working out and doing that certain sport.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything else. Yeah. I mean, I might go out and party, but I'm not gonna be doing that every day. Or like even like every week, I wouldn't even do it. It's just that's the type of person I am. I'm that type of person that dedicates whatever. But that's all. I can't say that with music, because music is a lot more, I'm gonna say, repetitive when you do it day after day.
Yeah.
But to whereas, you know, baseball, you can always improve on something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, most of these athletes before, like 30 years ago, when doctors didn't really know anything about these supplements, they just gave it to the athletes to do it themselves. That's why so many people died, because they
experimental.
Just fucking they just shot up in the fucking change rooms. They didn't give a fuck about how much they used or any of that. And they're suffering. There's this dude named Richie. Fuck, he was a bodybuilder. There's Dallas Carver.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember him?
I don't know anything about sports, brother.
This is bodybuilding.
Oh, okay.
Dallas Carver. He actually came to Lexington
I have to see a face though.
Yeah, I think he used to live here, but he went to Fitness 19 when it was open.
Oh shit!
At the time, like he had fucking 1 million fucking followers on fucking Instagram.
Damn, I forgot about Fitness 19.
Yeah, bro, and he was world famous. I had no clue who the fuck the guy was until he died and at the same time as Richie fucking I don't know what his name is, and I should know his name, but he was this YouTuber who used to cuss out everybody. He was hated by so many people, but he had fucking millions of subscribers.
It's probably because of that reason alone. That'd be different.
Exactly, and that's what he said too. And he admitted that he was on steroids, and that was his downfall. Because both him and Dallas died, I think, like 2 or 3 days apart of a heart attack.
I'd be careful with that shit if you're gonna do it.
Doctor,
my cousin, he I don't know if he still does it, but he did it for a while.
Yeah.
And I mean, he got super ripped.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to work out that hard.
Oh yeah, no.
And you get jacked. But yeah, I mean, he was pulling hella weight.
You just gotta stay at it though, because if you don't, those fatty acids that you put in your body will turn you fat, yeah. Pretty much. And like I was saying, like if I'm gonna go to the next level, I'm gonna try to go as natural as possible. But nowadays it's just impossible. Yeah. Do you think it's nearly impossible, or it is impossible to just go completely organic, no supplements? No supplements. No supplements at all. I think it's possible for anything, so I'm gonna say nearly impossible. You would really need to be another species.
You'd really have to be in there like every day, all day.
But you would literally need to be a monster. Like you would have to be
crazy genetics.
The son of fucking Satan. Like Satan.
I don't know why I said it like genetics.
Genetics.
Hell yeah, from the Kentucky boys.
You would have to be literally the son of fucking Lucifer. The fucking.
I forget what they call it. Mickey Mantle gene.
Oh my god. Fucking
natural, all natural.
Barry Bonds.
Yeah. One of the greats.
And like honestly, with Hall of Fame and shit, I don't know if they put Barry Bonds back in the fucking Hall of Fame or whatever because of
Did they take him out?
I think they might have. I don't know, but they were thinking about it. Whether they did or not, like, I really coming from an athlete. And I know a lot of people will get butthurt. Honestly, the people who get butthurt are not athletes.
Yeah.
Some athletes do, but at the same time, like, you gotta think about this. Yes, he might have been on roids, but at the same time, like, look at the fucking records, man.
Yeah.
That's all you have to look at. Like, he's still human. He might have been on roids, but at the same time, that's cheating. But holy fuck.
What do you think about these sports that are allowing? This is kind of going back into like the sex thing, like UFC with the women UFC, transgender. I think that is the most stupid shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if you're gay, you're gay. I have no problem with gay people. I have no problem with
I don't either. I don't even have problems with transgender people. Just you can't play a sport that's in the opposite gender.
I say if they're gonna do that, they open up another fucking league.
Yeah.
If they because that's just a guy beating the shit out of a fucking woman.
It doesn't make sense.
That's still fucking.
I mean, men are physically and will always be physically stronger than women.
Yeah.
It's just a proven fact.
Yeah, like that's not. No, we're not
downgrading women.
Like, okay, besides
women can be strong.
Now, women can be strong. Like, I've heard like a baby was strapped underneath the car and like a fucking woman fucking lifted the fucking car.
Right. Yeah.
Just because of adrenaline.
Yeah.
There's another fucking thing I had to get to after this, which is crazy.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, like, I was raised by a woman, alone. Y'all can take a whole lot more pain than we can. That's obviously proven with childbirth.
Right.
Once a month, obviously, for 5 days. 5 to 7 days, whatever.
Yeah, Jesus. That's insane.
Yeah, see,
props.
That's coming from me. Yeah, props. Like, fuck, I couldn't fucking do that shit. But when it comes to strength in general, men can do a whole lot more than women can. Now, when it comes to CrossFit, let's just put it this way: CrossFit women are fucking crazy, and I think they're starting strong women. I think strong women, powerlifters too. Women powerlifters.
Yeah.
Obviously, those women are fucking different because they train for that shit. I'm just talking about normal, everyday life. I'm not talking about sports because Serena Williams is fucking massive.
Yeah.
And she looks
My
like
only thing with that is that if you're looking at CrossFit women that are super strong, you got to look at the CrossFit men that are super strong. Because
there's a reason why workouts vary. Because you really think that you don't see pretty much a lot of CrossFit women cleaning 315.
No.
Or I mean, there are some that can do it. Don't get me wrong, but
it's probably a lot that can do it.
If you look,
this is really rare. That's really heavy.
Yeah, if you look at a WOD, you'll see the fact that women and men have different weight variations. There's a reason for that. The WODs are created not from they're created from scratch, obviously, but at the same time they have PTs, professional PTs, physical therapists, chiropractors, and shit making these WODs. If they're doing this, if they're professionals, they know what they're doing. They've done their research. Women, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I really, because in this society, if I say one fucking thing, like everybody's gonna go off.
That's why we were talking about that earlier. The taboo stuff.
And like, just because we say this, we literally told you, y'all can take more pain than we can.
Oh yeah,
by far.
Props.
Strength, that's on a whole different new level. That's why they call men brutes and they call women literally
bruts.
What?
Bruts.
Brunettes. But yeah, that's why you see more guys that are meatheads. Let's be honest here, like because lifting heavyweights is addictive, and a lot of women don't like doing that. They like not to be stereotypical.
They like to be fit.
Yeah,
not jacked.
Yeah, not to be stereotypical, but y'all like to do a lot of leg workouts, a lot of booty workouts, and like.
And we like that. I'm not gonna lie, we love that.
No comment, just in case my girl's gonna listen. But
well, I love that. Keep doing you.
But at the same time, like, really, if the world was any different and women started doing what we did, they probably get up there.
They probably would.
But
I just don't see.
That's just society. That's just society in general, because women put themselves to a standard and we put ourselves to a standard. We want to be fucking jacked. We want to lift heavyweights. Women want to look good. We don't care. We really don't care. No. We're just like, where's the weights? Yeah. I want to fucking lift this shit. And women are just like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to stay here and get a booty workout. Like,
get a not booty.
I'm just trying to get cut. Which it's fine. Honestly, like, y'all, this is why women live longer than us.
But that's so true though, just because of the simple fact, men, we just where do you want to go? I don't care. Well, I mean, it's like, where do you want to go?
Let's jump off a bridge and let's fucking go.
Alright. To where it's like, stereotypically, it's like, you go take a guy clothes shopping against a girl, you're gonna be in there way longer.
I know. Like,
to me, it's like t-shirt, shorts, bet.
See, like, being with my girl, I love her. I've gotten a lot more patience, because when she goes shopping, holy fuck, it's for a long time. Well, especially if it's for clothes, like, I have a whole lot more patience now. Honestly, I have fun now because I just mess around the whole time. Like, I'll just say stupid shit. I'll do stupid shit like the whole fucking time. And yeah, that's just me. When I fucking go shopping, it's time. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even go clothes shopping anymore.
I need new clothes.
I just go in fucking line and I fucking buy shit.
Dude, it's like, but this is the thing. Like, I like that shirt. Bet, taking it.
This came off of literally. Besides the Hollister shit, I really haven't ordered anything off of Hollister. But like my gym clothes, they either come from Reebok, Livesoar, Puma, or Under Armour. Or honestly, shout out to Gym Heroics. Go follow them on Instagram. Hey, if you look at my Instagram, I wear a lot of superhero stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm known for my
Superman, Spider-Man.
I'm known for my wearing my Iron Spider shirt a lot.
Yeah.
I got that from Gym Heroics. It is the tightest fit you can ever fucking get.
I don't know where I got Superman from. I don't think I've ever seen you with the Superman.
I have a pink one.
I've seen you with the Spider-Man one.
Yeah, I have a breast cancer, but I keep from Under Armour though.
Oh.
Yeah, but no, like they have so much good shit on that website for real. I forgot what happened. I don't know what happened to their Instagram a little bit. I think he took a little bit of a break from, I guess, repping on Instagram. I think he got banned or something for making a post, but
Dang.
He's back up now. If y'all want the link to the website, I'll give it to you. I mean, it's fucking.
It'll be in the description below. You just let me know what it is afterwards.
Yeah.
Or I'll text you later on or whatever.
What was I gonna get to after this?
I don't know. That was all you. You said I got something after this. What were we even talking about? We were talking about
girls,
stereotypicals, fitness, how we're typically stronger, transgenders.
I think it was transgenders. Was it?
Transgender in sports?
Sports. It might have been. But
we can always save it for next time.
Yeah.
On the next episode.
But yeah.
Can you think of anything else? Any more shout outs? You could
shout out to you obviously because like fuck man, this is new for me. This is my first podcast.
Hopefully many more.
This is fun. This is fun as fuck for real.
You know, everybody said that. I'm glad everybody's having fun. Like, even if it's like off like the air.
Yeah.
People are like, yeah, I just love coming here and talk. And I feel like that's such a lost art now. Because like I was saying at the beginning, everybody's just stuck in their phone.
Like, oh fuck, that was it. I think it had to do with that too. Fucking people, just in social media in general, man. Like, just there's so many conflicts, and that's why I took a break. Because people just want to talk all the time on fucking social media, and they'll like, I can just compare it to like when women post something and guys will DM them.
Yeah.
Because number one, I have a girlfriend. I'm fucking aware of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, if any of y'all fucking even try to look at my girlfriend, I will cuss you out. If y'all try to DM
Don't
her,
do it.
I will cuss you out.
He's a savage. Savage beast.
But in general, like, I don't know why people want to be like fucking, I don't know, use their dicks, the fucking thing. I mean,
well, anytime you do anything, people are gonna hate. It doesn't matter if you're the most positive person in the world. They're gonna hate you because of anything.
And like, I used to promote my shit on Instagram. You can judge me, don't judge me. Like, I really don't give a fuck. But at the same time, like, when you wanna have your own social media page and you make it a business account, promotion is literally something everybody does for fucking business. You literally put your fucking name out there. That's how you get followed. That's how people find out about you.
Yeah.
And now, like, I had to, like, pretty much have to start from scratch because I only have like 150.
I was just about to start talking about that too. Is because like social media is a huge marketing factor of becoming successful nowadays. It's unfortunate that it has to be like that.
Yeah.
But that's really how it is.
And like, people tell me there's like, because it really took, because I had probably almost 1,000 on my other account, and like, I actually tipped 1,200, then I didn't post for a while and went all the way down to like 850. But I honestly, in like, my worth versus social media is that I don't define who I am by my 155 fucking followers.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Like, it's just, like I said, the reason why I started over is because I wanted to get people that were gonna like my shit, that weren't ghosts.
Yeah.
That would look at it and be like, oh, it's him again. It's like, if you're that way, if you're gonna say that about my post, get the fuck out.
You know who David Goggins is?
No.
He's like a triathlon. So I mean, he's like a super crazy dude.
Yeah.
And I feel like I could see you doing like stuff like what he does. Like, he basically has a camera person and he makes like simple posts. He never does any of the social media, I don't think.
Yeah.
And like, he basically has somebody to, like, he'll be running like I think his average runs like per day is like 20 miles.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I always wanted to do a triathlon, and I also I kind of want to do a tough runner next year. If I don't make the cut next year, because I was gonna do it this year, but I wasn't happy with where I was at, because now that I like, honestly, when I was up in Canada and I hit my fucking deadlift fucking record, man, I hit 455. I was gonna go for 465 for deadlift, but
that's a lot of weight.
Yeah, that shit.
For anybody who doesn't know, like I was saying earlier, 225 is a heavy weight.
And that shit, I'm 165 pounds.
Yeah.
So like,
Jesus Christ.
I'm 165 pounds and like I almost hit 300 pounds over my weight. But that really, as soon as I hit that, like I just remember like, because my boys were there too, and like honestly, they didn't know this. I didn't tell them, but I was gonna tear up because I'm like, y'all don't understand how fucking long I've been waiting to fucking hit 455.
Yeah.
I've been literally at 445 for the past year.
Jeez, congrats, man. That's a heavy weight.
And that really spoke to me, because I'm just like, if I hit this shit, like I don't know where I'm gonna be the next year. Like I could literally, anything could happen. So it's time to like, honestly, 2020, can't lie, man, like fucking presidents are hopefully gonna change.
Yeah. Hopefully we have some decent candidates.
Exactly. But I was just fucking joking about that. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I really don't care.
Politics is politics. I don't let it affect my everyday life.
Exactly.
But it does affect our lives.
Oh, bro, that's a new conversation, bro.
It is.
Because like, it's like religion too. Like, I think it's just judging someone by religion or judging someone by their political fucking side. If they're Republican, if they're Democrat, or if they're fucking
right
liberal,
or left,
individualistic.
Yeah.
I think it's just fucking ridiculous, because let's be honest, man, everybody's fucking human. Just because the way I see it too, every fucking religion is the same fucking religion, just in a different fucking story.
Yeah.
Because number one, there's this one person who's Jesus Christ, who's fucking Muhammad, who's fucking whoever the fuck you want to fucking say.
Or God is like
literally
Zeus.
God. Zeus, then literally everybody below them are like the angels, fucking Gabriel, fucking Michael,
Poseidon.
Poseidon. Like, yeah, see, like it's different stories. And I think, especially with race, you can bring race into this too, because race does have something to do with culture, with religion. It's like saying, I can't date a Muslim because I'm Christian. I can't date a Catholic because I'm I'm Catholic, so I can't date anybody that's not Catholic.
Yeah.
I don't really see it, just because like they think they're gonna go to hell, because God's gonna be like, you married somebody that believes in somebody else and not me. Well, here's the fucking deal. If we're made in fucking God's image, why the fuck does he give a fuck about what we think? And where the fuck is he?
But I was just about to say that. In all like the old pictures, you know, like the round table with like Jesus and like all
the last dinner or supper.
Yeah, the last dinner.
I said the last. I think it's the last supper. I think it's the last.
The last dinner of the last meal of the last year. But you never see a picture like an old painting of God. You always see it of Jesus. So it's like, I get it, like he was never in physical form, but then again, how do we ever know he was real, because he was never in physical form?
Exactly. Like, fuck, God was probably the Big Bang Theory. Let's be honest here.
Maybe. Are there other gods that control other universes? Like, or does he own all the universes?
Dude, that's what I was trying to say. Like, fuck, there could be fucking hella fucking gods out there that have the capability of creating life, but they create life on one planet and they're just like...
And the thing is, we know that there's other galaxies.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, we know 100% fact. Like, if you have a microscope, you can look into, like, the closest one is Andromeda.
It's not like there's a fucking paper up there. You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's just like, it fucking literally, you see
Flat
shit,
Earth, I'm like, bruh.
You see shit move up there, like, the fuck? You see fucking shooting stars. Obviously, there's not a fucking projector up there, because you see fucking planes flying up there. There's an atmosphere. If you ever go on a fucking plane, you know there's not a fucking poster just like in a fucking room, just fucking covering the earth like a fucking present.
It kills me, bro. But anybody who's a flat earther, I'll have you on the podcast, but you're gonna really have to explain to me why you believe in that. But I don't understand it, because like most of the time, like 99% of the time, you're just not high enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that simple. Like I saw somebody that was a flat earther that flew illegally with a drone up to like a really, really high altitude.
Yeah.
And it was still flat. But he wasn't like anywhere close to like the atmosphere or like the stratosphere or anything. And like you could start to see like where like it was starting like the atmosphere, and it was just completely flat. And it's like, bro, you're not high enough.
What did you say about the fucking sun?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so
Or like the moon.
gravity wouldn't work if we were fucking flat. Gravity means it's a rotation. It's not
just like a time lapse of the moon. You see it go like this.
exactly.
And then on the other side of the world, they're experiencing it. It's like, what does that mean? It's just,
Is it going back?
pancake?
Like, it's not going back and forth. Like, fuck, man.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
But like, just in general, like, the way I see it is just that here's a fucking crazy ass thing: is that we're actually aliens to this fucking planet. This is. I hope no one's fucking high. No one's actually fucking thinking about this. Or actually, it might be the other way around. But
Yeah.
who fucking knows? But we came from Mars, and you know how Mars is in fucked up shape. They say a nuclear fucking warhead looked like it fucking was dropped on Mars. Well, maybe that was the case.
Well,
And,
apparently
we killed
Mars.
the dinosaurs.
Yeah, Mars used to look just like Earth. Yeah, like it literally, like it had seas, it had, tectonic plates.
Yeah.
It had everything. It had an atmosphere. We've detected magnetic spheres over there, so it's like it used to be just like us. But what happened?
We fucked it up.
What
Just
about
like we're gonna fuck this planet up.
Yeah, maybe? Man, that reminds me a lot about like what we used to talk about.
Yeah.
But that'll take another hour. But they say that octopuses and like squids, they came from a meteor.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, man. I don't fucking
They're
know.
aliens, bro.
Aliens.
They're aliens are in their ocean, dude.
Bro, like, and that's the thing, bro. Like, if y'all are gonna fucking just isolate yourself with a religion and just say that God is all seer and all fucking mighty, don't get me wrong, I'm not disrespecting, but we haven't even fucking discovered everything on this earth, let alone the fucking galaxy or universe.
Yeah.
The universe.
I mean, they
still
just
expanding.
discovered something in the Amazon.
Exactly.
Like, the Amazon used to be a very luscious city, and now it's overflown with trees and basically like a lost city.
Yeah.
So, like, they're finding bits and pieces of it, and they just found some, like, either, like, it was, like, last month or, like, last week. And they're still figuring shit out. And our sea is literally, like, 90% unknown.
Yeah. And, like...
That's how big it is.
I know, exactly. Like, the Marianas Trench, we... Watch the movie Meg. That's all I have
I've
to say.
seen it.
It's a fucking good... I like that. I like the
I
movie.
hate that movie.
Yeah,
There's so
dude.
many one-liners.
I know.
There's so many one-liners.
They had a lot of good people in that movie, though, for real.
They did have a lot of good people, but it was just too many one-liners. It was like every other line was like, "Shit, I'll show you who's boss." And it's like, bro, chill.
Like, is this a porno now? Shit.
It just doesn't make sense,
But,
bro.
yeah, man, like...
Make a movie like an actual script.
Exactly. Just not the fucking...
One-liners.
The graphics were good. They were on point. But... You're right. Like, too many one-liners.
Too many one-liners.
Like, oh, what the fuck are we looking for? The shark. There's a shark.
Yeah.
Well,
That's not a shark. That's a megalodon. Like, chill, bro.
That fuck you should put...
Obviously, we know the movie is The Meg.
They should put fucking Forrest Gump in there and say, fucking bring the...
Spoiler alerts.
Put the fucking Jenny in the ocean. Be like, that's my boat. Oh, never mind. It's fucking gone. Yeah, that's my boat.
Damn, that was a great one.
It was.
But spoiler, whenever they caught the first one and then the other one came,
Bro, I was like, oh, fuck.
and I was like, damn.
That was some Jaws shit, though, for real, because, like, they kill one and another fucking Jaws and fucking emerge.
Yeah.
Just like...
But see, here's the thing. When they first figured it out, like they came back through like the cloud and it like left that like dust cloud open so that way it could escape. They only saw one red dot.
Yeah, I know.
So it was like the other one was just like straight away, like as soon as it went past, it was like whoosh. And then the other one went like the other way. Like what happened?
That was creepy, though, because if you really think about this, in my theory is that all the things that lived in that, like the the Jurassic period, right? Is that
the period? The era with the dinosaurs?
Well, no, like with the Megalodon. Was it the Jurassic or was the pre?
Fuck if I know. I'll just call it Jurassic.
I think honestly, the Megalodon was alive through the whole fucking time. I think. Because it was, it was there until the fucking cavemen.
They were like 60 feet to 120 feet wide, or length.
Yeah, I know. And like the thing that I don't understand is that like, if a meteor hit the Earth, let's just say that it would have wiped out some of the water. It wouldn't have wiped out all of it. Because we need water. I mean, it would take like a huge fucking amount of rain if there was one to flood or whatever.
That's like ice ages and all that.
Ice ages, yeah.
But here's one of the. We're talking about the meteors and all that. I didn't really think about this until somebody had told me. So this is the word of mouth.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's actually real, but if you've ever seen like a world map. Or just like a globe, the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes,
that is the meteor that hit the dinosaurs.
And if you look at the Gulf of Mexico, it's so different than compared to everywhere else in the world.
That is crazy, because like if you see how big it is, like that was a meteor that hit the Earth.
Yeah.
What in the world, dude?
We were the Earth itself. We crashed into another planet. Because the moon was just debris from another planet.
Yeah, I remember that.
So we were probably a bigger planet, like before this was even a thing.
Yeah.
Just think about that. Just imagine if our fucking world was bigger. We wouldn't fucking notice, but
yeah.
That's a funny part though. Like you look, you're like, holy fuck, this is a big plane. You get on, and you're just like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
This is just like, oh fuck, I'm walking around. It's like it's as fucking miserable as fucking No Man's Sky, the fucking game.
Bro, could you imagine? Like, you know how like they're thinking about going to like Mars and all that?
Yeah.
Could you imagine being on the moon looking at Earth?
That'd be
like
I'd give me anxiety.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh my god, dude, I feel like I'm gonna die.
You wake up, you're like, well, we're not in Kansas anymore.
We're not on Earth anymore. What the
fuck me?
No, but that would be so sketch because it's so far away,
dude.
And all you have is like a little itty bitty ship.
And fuck, have you watched that Rampage movie?
No.
With fucking The Rock, bro. Like when that fucking. There's this spoiler alert at the beginning. There's a fucking humongous fucking. I don't even know if it was a rat or whatever. It's like this mutated fucking rat. It was huge. It was literally. There's probably 3 of them, and they were crawling through the fucking space station because somebody fucking dropped the. I don't know how to. Well, they were doing experiments up there.
Okay.
They couldn't do whatever. Right. But this thing got into these chemicals and it grew to a tremendous size, and it was going through the laboratory, which was. It wasn't on the moon, it was in the middle of space.
Right.
Bro, just imagine if you're in that event, like, you could say, like, the Alien movie, bro. You're in the middle of space, and there's a fucking alien going through, like, I'm talking about Alien, like, versus Predator Alien.
Yeah.
Fucking thing that will fucking snatch your face off and fucking face hugger, in your fucking face. Going through the fucking whole ship looking for your bitch ass. You're the only one left. This is a fucking free for all here. The fucking thing is just coming after you. You have no weapons, nothing, and there's no way to get out. No escape pods whatsoever.
You'd have to find a weapon to kill it.
I know exactly, but at the same time,
that would be working together. Somebody would be like, "Hey, bro,
but you're the only one on the ship because everybody else is dead."
Now, if that's the case, I'll be like, all right, I gotta do what I gotta do. I mean, I don't know. If I have a gun, I'm gonna just shoot it.
No,
but then it's gonna be like,
it's gonna be like, yeah. If a fucking. Nah, but no, I love the Alien movies.
I think it would end up killing me too, though. Like even if I had an axe, it would probably end up killing me because in space you're going like this fast trying to kill it. So if it's like a big ass rat, it would just have to jump because it has probably crazy strength. Yeah. It would jump off of things and go faster.
Yeah.
And probably just kill you.
Dude, I don't even know. Has anybody shot a gun in fucking space?
No.
Do you know? Fuck.
What would that be like though?
Exactly though, because
like if it would be slow because it's coming out pretty fucking fast.
Well, and the other thing too is that like it would really be hard to dodge it because if you're fucking stuck and you're
like
on
the
the
Matrix.
Wall, you're like, oh fuck. Well, I have to stay here.
Oh, because if it shot through, oh, that would suck.
No, but here's the thing though. If you shot it and if it wasn't, that's the thing. It wouldn't kill anybody because it would be going slow. Because it would already the constant speed I would go at, like you shoot it, and it fucking lets.
Yeah, you can catch a bullet.
You can catch a literally, yeah. It'd be like, oh fuck.
Yeah, it would probably still be hot.
Honestly, dude,
it's crazy to think about because it has all that gunpowder. Because as soon as you hit like the little, what do you call it? The little needle thing, the pin. As soon as the pin hits the bullet, like on that like little circle, it's going. Because that's all gunpowder from there, and it's just you have like that much room, probably like that much room.
You know what?
To where it's just.
Honestly, I think it'd be the same speed. Do you know why? Because regardless of what it is, because just how technology works and how guns work, I think it go out at a constant speed. Because regardless of if it's in space or not, I mean, it might do it, but at the same time, if you know what? Fuck me.
It's crazy because as soon as it would leave the gun, like it would go at the constant speed when it's still still in the barrel. But as soon as it leaves the barrel, would it slow down?
It probably fucking stop before it gets to you. You're probably like, wait, that was supposed to hit me?
Well, now I know you're trying to kill me.
Oh, fuck. I felt like fucking Magneto.
Like, call me.
I'm Magneto. I can fucking stop it.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. If you could have a superpower, what would it have? What would it be? Would it be like Magneto?
Nah, fuck, dude. That's a lot of responsibility.
Super strength?
Honestly,
I'd probably go with super speed.
I would say
a lot of people, their stereotypical answer is time. Which, I get that.
I'm not tampering with fucking time. I can't tamper with that shit. I'm that serious. Like, because, number one, like, it's gonna... The butterfly effect, man. Like, butterfly.
Yeah, you're right.
Butterfly
it's
effect.
like the butterfly / domino effect.
Yeah, okay, domino. Yeah. Like, if you're gonna fucking change something in the past, like you could kill Hitler, but another motherfucker will fucking rise.
Yeah. Then it would be Mussolini that did it.
Yeah, Mussolini.
Which was his successor, I'm pretty sure.
If Hitler died.
What if you went back and made sure he was good? Then what?
Dude, be like fucking Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Fucking Nazis would be still fucking us in the ass.
Yeah, they would own America.
Yeah, bro. And like, literally...
But what if he was nice? Maybe what if instead of him killing millions, he saved millions?
Gave him a Jewish bomb.
You know when he was a child, he was actually saved by an American soldier?
Yep.
That's crazy. That's like fate. You know what I'm talking about? Like
crazy.
Like the definition of fate. Like you save a little child that grows up to kill millions.
Deadpool 2. He goes back in time to try to kill Hitler, and he's just like, I can't do it. He fucking goes back.
Is Deadpool 2 the one with the
Cable?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah,
I don't remember this.
It's hilarious. The one with the Domino, that girl.
I don't know. I've only seen it once.
That chubby kid.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you look like the fucking atom bomb? Oh no, it was like was it the Uni bomb? Or something like that. But now my superpower that I would want is just endless power. I don't know, like
I want them all.
absorption, I guess, because
and then you'd absorb everyone.
Yeah. Just be like fucking.
Eventually, would you have the power to control time but not use it after you absorbed it?
Bro, that sounds like some Mortal Kombat shit.
Yeah.
Have you played the new Mortal Kombat?
I've seen it though. I've like watched through. I do a weird thing. I don't play any more video games. I just watch all the cinematics.
Yeah.
I like the stories.
Yeah, Chronica. Yeah, if I had time, I probably.
Spoiler alert. Whatever you're about to say, Chronica.
No, I just want to say Chronica. Because that was the keeper of time in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
She fucked motherfuckers up.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, Liu Kang becomes the Thunder God.
I fucking
That was crazy when that happened. I was like, damn!
I know, man. Honestly, yeah, either absorption, like fucking apocalypse, but not like the way he does absorption. Like, that's some bullshit.
Well, the reason I said time is because if you can go so fast, you control time.
Yeah.
Or speed, then you control time.
Sure, but fucking Flash Gordon, man. Wait.
Flash Gordon, I'm pretty sure that was it. But, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Speed. Oh, yeah. I would have speed because I could eat as much as I want and just run it off.
For real, though.
But you would have to eat so much.
Yeah, no. Well, if you took one step, you'd fucking be in China. Literally, man. Teleportation. Yeah, teleportation, bro.
That'd be fucking dumb.
You're like, oh, dude.
Just like, I don't like you, teleport you into space, nobody knows where you went.
Honestly, here's a fucking superpower that, like, that would probably be crazy, and it's not, like, literally, no one's even talked about it, but the power to be comic book characters. Like, take the comic book characters' powers.
Yeah, so it's like absorption.
It's not absorption, but it's like the power of creation in a way, because you're giving yourself the power by just looking at it.
Okay.
Because it's not absorption because there's really no vessel to take it from.
Why don't you just say, like, the power of creation itself?
Yeah, yeah, I was going to say power of creation, yeah.
But then, that way, like, even in the real world, like, you see somebody with a flamethrower, you just be like, alright, bet. Out of my hand.
Flame on.
Yeah, flame on. Fly, you see birds flying? Alright, I want to fly. Hey, grow wings and shit.
I can swole.
I could see, like, what's like a super, Brian Shaw, strongest man in the world.
Yeah.
What if he grew like little itty bitty like small wings and he's like,
bro, I'm fucking,
you know, like
little fairy wings.
Yeah, little fairy wings. Some just gigantic dude with little ass wings. You know what they say about little wings?
No, I fucking love superheroes, man. Obviously I do, because I have like fucking a hell of a fucking amount of shirts at fucking home. I have a fucking Killmonger fucking helmet in my fucking room with a Killmonger fucking watch.
Do you still run with like weighted plates?
Yeah, sometimes.
Does that ever hurt your back?
I don't. Well, I have a vest, that weighted vest that's
right
up to 100 pounds. I don't run with it because it just fucking literally chafes me up like crazy. Like, literally gets underneath my fucking whatchamacallit, under my pecs and literally the sides of my body, under my armpits.
Do you wear just the vest itself, or do you wear like a shirt under it?
Whether or not it's gonna, sometimes
Still.
If it's a hot summer day, I'll wear no shirt and I'll put the vest on. If it's cold or...
How often do you run? Do you run every day?
No.
I haven't seen you run in a while, because you're always posting videos of like working out.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I don't post videos of me running because most of the time when I run, it's outside. And like, I can't really tape that. Like, I don't...
That's probably why David Goggins gets somebody to film it for him, and then he talks over it. He's like, yeah, it's all about your fucking mindset out here, man. It's all this fucking shit. He's
like, the last post I had, I taped it when I was running because I was on a treadmill. And like, people literally have never seen me run before, and it's just like, it's different. Because
I remember the videos that you posted a long time ago about like actually wearing the plated vest and running.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy.
Yeah, fuck, that was on my story. I actually did I think it was like a Instagram live thing or whatever.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah, man, it hurts.
I want to get to the point where like I could do that almost, but like it's gonna take a long time.
I just start off walking with the vest on.
It's like walking with dumbbells, except it's right on your chest.
Yeah, like,
is it that much different?
It's really different because if you walk with dumbbells, I mean, your shoulders and some of your core is gonna be worked out, but in your arms, obviously.
Yeah.
But if you're wearing a vest, it's a full body workout. Don't really, if you're running, then you're using your shoulders, not really much your biceps, triceps, or the rest of your arms. But honestly, just walking with the vest on, it's still a workout. It's harsh, especially if it's fucking hot outside. Holy fuck.
What weights do they come in?
See, my weighted vest I just got off of Amazon. That one was 100. It was a 100 pound. 100 pound
Damn.
weight vest. It came with little cylinder sand sacks. Just put them in there. It's like you're literally putting fucking ammo in there and fucking shit.
Jeez.
Yeah, but yeah, they 100 pounds, 60 pounds, 50. I think most of the stuff I get now it's from Rogue. If you're gonna get any gym equipment, get it from Rogue. It's expensive, but it's worth it because it won't fucking break on you.
Yeah.
I've had belts break. Those were no name. I still have a no name belt. As soon as that belt fucking just fucks off, I'm gonna get another belt. That was my.
Do you use weight belts?
Sorry, that was my my lifting belt. Yeah, I try to find one at the gym. I had to get a weightlifting belt though. My target right now is actually because I'm trying to make a home gym.
Hey.
I don't tell people that often, but like I'm trying to get a good job. I mean, I'm hoping I'm gonna talk to my manager to get me paid a whole lot more than I am because now I'm doing delivery. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to get
A lot more labor. You should get a raise off of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow. I'm trying to get a rowing machine, a ski machine. I don't know if you ever seen a ski machine.
I have not. What is that?
It is fun. So it's like this vertical machine. They have two handles. Well, it's not they're not handles, but they're kind of like whips.
Grips. I say grips. Yeah.
Grips or whips, and it's like a very very tight rope, and you just like you're literally skiing.
Okay, yeah.
Like, you're going down.
Does it like give you a place to put your feet though, or?
You just place your feet wherever you want. Because it's
So
just
it's kind of like a Stairmaster, but you're holding something and you're just going straight down. You're pulling straight down with it.
it's just like a cable. The cable with the cable machines.
Yeah.
But
That'd be kind of fun.
it's for cardio. It's just like it's like the rowing machines at the gym, right? But it's vertical. Then I'm trying to get an assault bike. Those things are lethal, man. They're called an assault bike for a reason.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Then eventually, because I want to get a squat rack, but that's
You already have like barbell for deadlifting, cleans, snatches.
I'm trying to get another barbell. That's my other thing too. The barbells.
Does your concrete break in your garage? It's your garage that you do it in, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
You said, I remember last time we talked, you said that your patio has like a slight curve to it.
So I've actually moved since then.
Okay.
I live in Richmond right now. That's why it took me so long.
Oh,
so,
my brother lives in Richmond.
Yeah.
Have you been to the fair?
it looks like a kiddo fair. It doesn't look
It's rough, man. If you don't like spinning rides, don't go. Man.
Yeah, it's open right now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I was gonna go on the 31st with my girlfriend, but it just looks like a wreck.
I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I said, if you don't like spinning rides, and
Next year I'm gonna try to get a bunch of people to go to Kings Island because I'm just trying to team up and fucking go there.
that'd be fun. Get like the VIP passes.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, it's like what? Like even if it's like $100, you get to wait instead of 4 hours, you get to wait for 20 minutes.
Exactly. Fucking what is it? Copperhead? Not Copperhead. Fuck. No, it is Copperhead.
At Kings Island?
Yeah. It's a Copperhead.
I haven't been to Kings Island, so
Diamondback. That's
Diamondback.
what-
Yeah.
Honestly, that wasn't even the scariest ride there.
I've never even been on it.
Bro, we gotta team up and get some people to go.
I could probably get some people to go.
I'm thinking about like 10 people.
I could probably get like 2.
Nah, but
Maybe
nah,
3, 4, maybe 5, maybe 10. I don't
maybe
know.
10. But nah, bro. But what was I saying about? Oh yeah. But yeah, my garage. That's where I do it now. I did it in my back room at my old house. I do it in my garage now, but no, it does not crack. It was cracked prior to me moving in there because it was the same with my back room. I don't know why I don't know who was fucking doing whatever they were doing in that fucking house. But I feel like concrete eventually cracks anyway.
Yeah. What about your plates? Do they ever crack?
my plates are actually rubber.
Oh, okay.
They're
so,
rubberized.
Yeah.
They're
Makes them bounce a lot more too, so it's not so boom.
Yeah, and like I'm actually I'm gonna do a job here soon. Well, not soon, until I get more money. But I'm gonna build my a shed in the back for all my shit.
Do you live at a house?
I live at a house.
Or is it like a townhome?
I live with my mom.
Oh,
So,
so your whole... Okay, yeah. I thought you moved.
No, we all moved.
Okay.
Because I'm going to EKU in the spring. But here's the thing, and this is what I wanted to get across too. Like, as much as I wanted to move, like I fucking love this shit. Like this is crazy. Like you living by yourself and shit. Do you live by yourself or your friend? Like this is crazy.
It actually, I think 6 days ago, it was 2 years I've been out on my own.
See, that's fucking great, man. Like, and that's as much as I would love to live by myself, I know for a fact, like, financially, I can't do it.
See, I wholeheartedly agree with that, and I'm glad that you are a person that knows their financial, like, stuff.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like business aspects and all that, but like your like your budgets and all that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people
sometimes.
Well, you're smart enough not to move out and know that you're not going to be able to make it. So that's basically what I'm saying. A lot of people, they end up moving out with roommates and then they start hating their life and then they become depressed.
Exactly.
And so my opinion with living with parents is situational, because the reason I moved out is because my parents were arguing like every day and I was like, fuck this, I'm out. I turned 18 and I moved out. So I get that. At some point you are gonna have to move out though, and everybody knows that. Yeah. It's like you can't be like living with your mom when you're 28.
Oh fuck no, man.
Like your girlfriend isn't gonna want that either.
No, she doesn't want that now. So
exactly. I mean, you're 21. She's probably what, 21?
She is 19.
19.
Yeah.
I mean, that's even, you know what I'm saying? Like even better. Like she wants you to move out and she's only 19.
Yeah. And yeah, but like, as much as my mom pisses me off sometimes that like she's my mom and all that, but like I know for a fact, because I'm a college student, so like even if I moved out, I still have college to pay for, and I have my condo or whatever to pay off and all that other shit, that, and not on top of that, like I had that rent, then I had the fucking electric bill, the fucking plumbing, everything like that, and like that's just like, I'd rather just be like safe and just play it safe and just be like.
See, I wholeheartedly agree with people who take advantage of their situation.
Yeah.
So anybody who knows their situation and can take advantage of it, I respect that. People who know their situation but don't take advantage of it, and they're just living like every day, just like the same shit, going out to party, coming home at, like next morning, and not really doing anything with their life. I don't agree with that. Like, I think you should move out and start to learn. If you're not progressing in life, you're gonna be dying.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Before I even moved out there, I was living by myself at my old house.
Yeah.
I lived there for about.
I thought you were living on your own. I was like,
3 months, and like I loved it, but at the same time, like, and I was talking about rent and plumbing and all that shit. The other thing was fucking food,
gas, memberships.
I'm fucking literally can't tell you how much I eat, because I had to drop $200 on the groceries, and those groceries only lasted me
like 2 weeks.
A week.
Yeah, I know.
And then
I know.
And that's the thing. I only went out to buy groceries every other week.
Was it just for you though, or was it for you?
For me. Yeah, just for me.
Dang, that's a lot.
Exactly. Like, I eat all that shit because number one, like,
you're super into fit.
Yeah, and so
if you're into fitness, you know how to eat usually, and you have to eat a lot usually.
Exactly. And like, on top of that, like, before I got my new car, I was driving my CRV, and that CRV was a wreck because I had to literally do maintenance on it all the time. Like, I probably in the past year had to spend, before I got rid of it, I had to spend like $1,500.
You're probably putting more money into it than you were getting out of it, or than what you got out of it.
And so I literally got rid of it, $500, and I got a brand new 2019 Elantra that was cheaper than a fucking 2018 used Elantra.
Sometimes it sounds weird, but sometimes the more expensive stuff that has littler payments is cheaper than something that is actually cheap.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're gonna get more life out of it, you're gonna get more value out of it, and you're probably gonna end up getting a lot less like insurance as you grow older with it.
Yeah, and like the other thing too is that I had that 100,000 mile warranty for 10 years. And my mom was bitching at me about it because my girlfriend lives in London. Mm-hmm. So like I drive out there probably. That used to be a lot back.
How long have y'all been together?
9 months.
Dang.
But yeah, like I've been driving out there and all that stuff, and I have like probably 95. about 9,500 miles on it. It's literally been fucking 2 months since I've had the car. So, literally I had to tell my girlfriend, like, we're gonna have to slow down this, like, until you get your own car.
Yeah, or pay gas money or something.
Yeah. Well, it's not even gas, but the thing is, like, it won't fix my mileage. I don't care. Gas money I can handle. I get, gas money I can handle, but, like, the mileage part, that doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Like, if I have 100,000 with before 10 years, like, I'm gonna be fucked. So, like, but the thing I noticed is that, like, within 5 years, I could have a better paying job and I could get another car.
Yeah, as soon as you pay off a car, it's so good.
Yeah.
I love not having car payments.
Yeah.
I mean, I paid off that car, like, as soon as I got it, basically.
Yeah.
And that was, like, when I was 17, so, like, 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
And, like, ever since then, it's like, I don't have to worry about that other than car insurance. And that's it.
And that's the thing, too. Like, I wish I was working as soon as I turned 16, because, like, I could have had so much money paid, like, saved up.
Oh, dude.
Like,
I blew all of my money when I was 16. All of it. I had so much money, too, because I don't have bills, I didn't have rent, I didn't have insurances to pay.
That's what I figured out,
blew
too.
it.
And
I wish I would have saved it.
yeah, man.
If you're listening and you're 16, 17, even 18, save that money.
Yeah. Invest it.
Invest it.
Start investing now, because once you fucking hit, don't touch it either. Because I know a lot of people that invest it and they'll be like, oh, shit, fucking 5 years has 5 years has gone by and, like, there's fucking $20,000 in your investment account. I'm gonna take this out, buy a new car.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Don't fucking do that. Keep that money until you fucking retire and have kids, and you can put some of that money into their education fund. Because that shit is literally, that's the most lethal thing.
To me, I agree with about 99%. No, 90%.
Yeah.
I think the education part.
Well, okay.
A lot of people can educate themselves because, like we were just saying at the beginning, high school was just a bunch of wasted time.
It was.
And second,
biology.
Well, no, not even that. Just like Roth IRAs. If you invest into them and you pay all the taxes, like, over a certain amount of time, which is, you can only pay $5,500 on a Roth IRA.
Yeah.
And I have one, and I've had it since I was 18, so I've gotten quite a bit of money out of it.
Yeah.
I've gotten about $2,000 out of it. I haven't touched it.
Yeah.
And it's just been growing. But you can't touch that money legally until you're either gonna buy a house, or if you're gonna, like, 60s, like your retirement age, like a 401k almost.
Yeah.
But if you pay all the taxes on it, you can take it out whenever. So it's smarter to pay all the taxes up front, build that money for as long as you can, and then if you have, like, a rainy day, you know, take that money out, pay a little fee on it, and then you're good.
Yeah, I have a account with Charles Schwab, and, like, here's the thing too, like, the thing that I can afford to do right now is I can put $100 in that account a month.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when I do that, it's not just growing from that $100, it's growing through, like, $5 every single month. So, like, and I also get income tax out of that too. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the year, I probably get, like, $50 out of it to my personal account, not to my actual investment account.
Right.
Because I'm literally paying taxes by fucking doing that, putting that money into that account. So literally investing is probably the smartest idea, because whether or not you're getting money out of it, you're getting money out of it.
And that's, I always think it's important to have multiple accounts.
Exactly, yes.
Like, you should, to me, I have 3 accounts.
Me too.
I have a checking, a savings, and a credit.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's all you need.
Yeah. And, like, you check literally every single week, man. Credit Karma is something that, like, you see commercials every single day. You might joke around, but that's nothing to joke about, man. Like, especially, like, 2 years ago when, I forgot who fucking literally, Equifax fucking gave a bunch of social security numbers of a lot of Americans to a bunch of Russians.
Yikes.
And that literally fucked everybody over. Like, everybody. Because everybody's social security is in Equifax, whether you want it or not. Because it's federal.
Yeah.
So they gave fucking social security numbers away, and here we are worrying about our fucking credit.
You have a good credit score?
Huh?
You have a good credit score?
Yeah.
I do too. I was like, on my bank account or my bank app, it's like it shows my credit score.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're above average for your age group. And I was like,
yeah, I'll get notifications. I'm like, Braxton, you're doing an awesome job with your credit score. I'm like, fuck yeah, I am.
Hell yeah, I don't miss bills.
Talk dirty to me. No, but yeah, like financially, like that's what I say. I want to be strong financially. I want to be strong spiritually. I want to be strong mentally and physically. And like I can't. Literally.
So what part are you working on right now? Because obviously you already got the physical. I mean, you got to keep working at it constantly. But like, what are you working on now? Like your health, wealth, love,
health. If I
no, heal up that scar.
Trying to heal up that scar, man. I'm working on everything, man. Because the way I see it is that if you stay busy, literally, you don't worry about things. And that's how how we talk about me not really caring, like every day where I'm just like kind of ignoring just the problems in life and just going on and just not really caring about what people say,
right? Just
doing it. That's where staying busy plays the biggest part, because if you stay busy, you're not distracted by problems.
Right.
And when you're distracted by problems, you overthink things, and that could lead to depression or stress, anxiety, all that stuff. So that's why I tell everybody, even if you have horrible anxiety as it is, if you have PTSD, if you have any of that, a lot of people say, well, being busy stresses me out even more. Have you been busy? That's the question I ask them. Have you been busy? Because
I know somebody who has PTSD, and
my mom does.
Yeah, it can be bad, but I feel like I can't really speak of it because I don't have it
either,
and I don't really know how bad it is. I don't really have anxiety either. I feel like everybody is anxious from time to time, depending on the situation, but at the same time, it's just like, if you're truly busy, you don't have time to think about whatever you're thinking about when you're stressed or depressed.
And like, that's why I tell everybody, man, like, because I know a lot of people that have anxiety. Tell my mom that, like, she's starting to learn that I'm actually right for once, that her 21 son is actually right. That's the thing that I hate, though, is that older people won't listen to us just because they think we're our young whippersnappers and all this bullshit. But the fact is that I love our generation, because even though we might be, I'm not even gonna say softer, because
we're smarter, definitely.
Well, we're smarter,
but that's just because of the ruined technology that there is now. You get everything instantaneous if you have a phone,
and that's why the older generation is going off on us, because we have that. They're like, well, we never had that. Well, it's because y'all were dumber. Yeah, fuck you. That's why. But with all jokes aside, but like, I want to say we are the softer generation, but at the same time, I don't want to say that, because I feel like mentally we've been through. We haven't been through any wars whatsoever, and like we haven't gone to the war. We haven't been through World War II. We haven't been through World War I. But at the same time, we're smarter, which makes us stronger people.
Yeah.
And like that sounds really, really weird, but at the same time, like, you gotta really think about it. Like, we're smarter, and our IQ is probably a whole lot higher than any generation before.
Oh yeah.
And we're more accepting.
What's crazy to me is, if you think about it, it was like 2009 or 2007 is when the first iPhone came out.
Yeah.
So not barely even 10 years ago.
Exactly.
And we're already thriving. 10 years. Imagine 30 years from now, what technology is going to be like.
Google contact.
AIs.
Yeah.
Everything like that is going to be crazy. Alright, so in about 5 years, we'll be in 2024.
Yeah.
It's going to be insane. We're already going to be sending people to the moon that are commercial use, not actual.
Or Mars.
Yeah. Well, they said
2030.
Yeah, well, I think it was like 2022 is when they're sending the first like commercial like people to the moon, and then in 2030 I think they're sending people to orbit Mars. They're not gonna land on it, but they're gonna orbit it and come back.
Yeah.
So that by itself is crazy. That's 10. That's I'll just say 10 to 11 years.
Yeah, it's amazing what they're doing in our lifetime.
Yeah, I mean, imagine 50 years.
We could literally get the fucking cure for like mortality.
Yeah,
Literally
cyborgs and shit.
Yeah, like we could literally.
I mean, they're already 3D printing organs and that actually work.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking crazy, man. And have you I think her name's Bobby Venga. It was this blind lady, and I think it's one of the Eastern European countries during World War II. She's blind, and she would come up with predictions. And I think she said by the year 2030 or 2040 that we will literally be inhabiting Mars. We settled on Mars and start like planting,
like
trying to
bioterraforming it.
Yeah,
terraforming it. Like making it luscious again.
And like she said,
I hope that comes to pass in our lifetime, because I don't know how much longer people are gonna last on Earth.
No, that's what I'm saying, man. Because we're fucking up this fucking.
I mean, I hate to think about the sea just because there's so much waste in there.
Yeah, I know.
So much waste. Like probably like amount that we can't even conceive is so much in there.
Exactly.
I mean, where do you think all the dump sites go? They go either underground and like the hills. I forget what they're called. They're like trash mounds, dump
waste
mounds or some shit.
Yeah.
But like they literally put like turf over.
I think it's wastelands.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but they put like turf over like mounds and mounds of garbage to make it look natural. It's like all that is just sitting there, and whatever that doesn't like go to goes straight to the sea.
It's stupid. It's literally.
I'm like, what the fuck?
If we're gonna make something, we have to find a way how to like break it down again.
That I agree with that, but the thing is, like if you set it on fire, it goes into the atmosphere. You're breathing in plastic.
Exactly.
And that's not safe. You throw it away in the ocean, killing all the fish. You're eating the fish. You're basically eating plastic. Yeah. You throw it away, you're killing the earth. It's like, what is there to do? Throw it into space. That's like the only safe option there is.
For real. Aim at the sun. Hey man, fucking literally just fucking catch on fire. Just
honestly, that could be a huge enterprise. Like you build rocket ships full of waste, and then you just send it to the sun, and people pay you for it.
It's just gas. That's the thing. It's not literally, it's not physically solid. Yeah. So it literally just burn up, and that's it. Because the sun basically runs on its own energy. Yeah. And if it's not gonna create a supernova or anything, because when a sun is beginning to die, we'll fucking know. Yeah. Because literally that will be like.
Solar waves are gonna already hit Earth before then.
Oh yeah,
anyway.
We're fucking dead. Yeah. Everybody's gonna be fucking dead.
It's gonna happen way after our lifetime, so I don't really care.
No. They said until like. It was like fucking 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 years
like
ago.
5,500.
No, I think it was like fucking million, honestly, because.
Yeah, I mean, who knows though? Because like before our time, like who knows how long it's been?
We're probably gonna fucking settle a fucking whole new different fucking galaxy.
I hope so. I hope that. See, I think it's so weird to think about it because like the generation right before us was like the old time, like the stereotypical human. Yeah. Now we're getting into an era where it's like undefined.
Woke. Yeah, we're fucking woke.
Quote unquote woke. But it's like we're in an era that can't even be conceived in our future. Yeah. Like even like multimillionaires, like they say that they like live years ahead of us because they're already thinking, like they've already planned out, 2020. They already know what they're gonna do with their company. But they don't know what the company's gonna be like in 2040.
Exactly.
So it's like
after what we take over. Yeah. That's the thing, because they're gonna have to die and we're gonna take over. And
hopefully World War III doesn't ever happen.
If we stay, because I feel like our generation across the world is, I'm not gonna say that because they could be different. Like
Russian's definitely way different from us right now.
Because they took religion completely out of their society. I didn't know if you knew that, but
no, I mean it's all communism over there.
Yeah, religion is frowned upon.
I believe it. I mean,
but I honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this might sound communistic, but religion has caused too much trouble. And like
It's caused a lot of wars.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
And number one, like, this is scary, but the KKK was Christian. It's a Christian fucking society.
Yeah, I just don't think. I think religion. I'm not gonna say it's caused more problems, but it's definitely caused a lot of problems.
Religion, money, and
I think
material.
My dad had brought this up, and eventually I'm gonna have to get my dad on the podcast. That'd be fun. But he was saying if we just basically took the government and squished it down to where the people actually ran it, basically threw out like all the politicians and start over, but make the government small.
Yeah.
To where it regulates, foreign affairs and like, income, what do you call that shit? Tariffs, like all that shit. If you control it that way, just the government alone just doing that, and have enough authority to control the military.
Yeah.
And then let free enterprise rule America, not the government, because right now the government runs America.
Oh yeah.
And everybody knows that. It's not we the people, it's you the people.
It's you the fucking leaders.
You the politics.
You the leaders.
Own this country. And that's so unfair because that's not what it was basically born to be like.
And look at this too. The way we vote, I haven't voted at all. I don't vote.
I have, but I'm probably not going to do it.
Because I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm going to see who the candidates are first for this next one.
I don't know if you know much about voting, but
I've been.
The Electoral College is, I hate to say it, but our votes don't count whatsoever.
No, they don't. I mean,
the popular, it's more like when we look at it as like, oh my god, it's American Idol. Who's the best? Who can fucking shout the loudest? But reality is, I can't vote because I have dual citizenship. I'm out of it. Thank God. I don't want to ever vote. I don't care about voting. If I had a choice between me staying in this country and me voting, I would. If I had to vote to stay in this country, or they would deport me back to Canada. I wasn't born there, but they would see my dual citizenship and they'd be like, "Well, he has dual citizenship. Why isn't he voting?"
The only problem with people that don't vote is that you can't complain about the government.
Oh yeah, I don't complain about it.
And that's great because the sooner you get out of politics, the better your life is anyway.
That's why, like, my persona with me not caring. Literally, a fucking politician would be like, because what's his name? Fucking Matt Bevin and fucking the Department of Education was in BCTC. Everyone was like, "Are you gonna go see them? Are you gonna see them?" I'm like, nah, fuck them. Like, I don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah.
They fucked the school. Literally, Matt Bevin fucks everything up every fucking year. He literally said teachers are fucking dumb, which for high school teachers, I kind of see where he's coming from because, like, because
I just don't think teachers get paid enough.
They don't. And I think the reason why they're so lazy and why they just, honestly, there's a lot of teachers that I don't understand why they're teachers in the first place.
Yeah, they're just like more chill people that have other like interests.
Yeah, like I really want to see high school be something, because I feel like the reason why I dropped out in the first place is I had no clue what I wanted to do, which is literally why I dropped out.
Yeah.
And I feel like high school should be 4 years of trying to find out what you want to do.
Yeah.
Not, you have to take these classes, and these classes.
I think at least up until your sophomore year. I think freshmen should still be academic.
Gen Eds. I think freshman and sophomore year should be Gen Eds. Then as soon as you hit your junior year, and I feel like, this might sound horrible, they take more classes.
Yeah, I could see the junior year is like, that's really like when you start to think about your future. But sophomore is like, I mean, you're still like old enough to really decide what is wrong from right.
Yeah.
So it's like, maybe you do like the academics for freshman and sophomore, and then junior you start to like go intern and shit.
Or like freshman year but literally, it'll be the worst year. It'll be boring, but at the same time, it'll get these kids focused on studying, writing, not like a fucking doofus. Reading and comprehending, math, just basic math stuff, and just all that general education things that we should teach, but we don't.
I like for history I hate how they end up making history like one-sided.
It's always
like slavery was a huge thing, but not that many white people actually owned slaves.
Like I was saying. Well, no, that actually has nothing to do with what I said.
A lot of people they owned slaves, and there was a bunch of slaves.
Yeah.
But the mass majority of white people never owned slaves.
No, it was only like a 5%. You know what those 5%? The 5% were rich motherfuckers.
Of course, because they had the farms and shit.
Like the people who are still fucking in power today.
Yeah.
And the real question is, do you think they would do the same thing today? Yeah, they would.
You think so?
I would think.
I think they already do.
Fucking Lowe's. I get paid shitty money for fucking lifting heavy shit.
But yeah.
The stuff I do at Lowe's, I should be getting paid fucking $30 an hour. That's too.
That's
extreme.
a different subject because that's a free enterprise.
Now, yeah, and now Kroger, fucking McDonald's.
Yeah, but all that's free enterprise. If we're talking about government, like the people that run that, then that's all politics. I think.
Well, corporations in general, they work us to fucking death.
I agree. I don't disagree with that, but that's all free enterprise. That has nothing to do with the government.
Yeah. Well, I'm just talking. No, I'm not talking about the government. I'm talking about the 5%.
Okay.
I'm talking about the 5%.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about politics.
No. This has nothing to do with politics.
Okay.
But Trump, in a way, like I had nothing against the person. I had nothing against him. I don't like him. I don't dislike him. Sorry, I don't dislike him. And I don't like him or dislike him. Fuck him. Whatever.
You're neutral.
Yeah, I'm neutral. But he is one of those 5%. Even though he might be the president and he might be affiliated with the government, he's still that 5%. He acts like a 5%. And even those people who are in the government, they still have stakes in a lot of this stuff. But But anyway, like, though that 5% though, and some of them, obviously, not all of them are fucking white. Some of them are Arab. Some people are black. Some people
Muslim.
Yep. And like, but the fact is that they run these corporations, and yes, they come up with some good benefits. But if you really look at it, yes, those good benefits you can pretty much find anywhere else. You go to any store, they come up with the same fucking thing. But if you ask for a raise, God forbid, you're not gonna fucking get it.
No, you might even get fired.
Yeah, exactly. And the way I see it too is that I've been working with Lowe's for 2.5 years, and I went from being a cashier to a loader. I got a raise, like a fucking 15,
only one raise?
15-cent raise.
For only one time?
I'm continuing. Then
okay.
After the loader, I got an internet puller position. Then that was like $1.30. So I was gonna get paid $12.50, but I had to go part time. Because of school.
Right.
And this is what they did. This really pissed me off because I've heard some stories about other people in my store. Is that when I dropped down from that position to go part-time, they took my everything away. So I got paid what I fucking started with.
That's wrong.
And I literally asked the HR, I'm like, are y'all gonna really take my literally my $2 raise away? Y'all can't take half of it. Like, I want to.
Why would they even take any of it away?
Exactly. And after that, I just found out later, about fucking a week ago, a friend I went to college with, it's funny because people who gone to Transy who had the same mentality as us, they dropped out. And you wonder why? It's because if any of y'all go to Transy, I'm not saying this about every single person that goes to Transy because that's not the case. But majority of the people that go there are snobs. They're rich, and they're right. And yeah, let's just leave it that way. The professors are just jackasses. I'm not every professor.
Right. It's like a stereotypical thing there. Like, stereotypically, every professor is like a douchebag.
Yeah. If you're at a private university, then yes. Maybe at UK, BCTC, yeah, I've had brilliant professors. They're cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But he said that he had to do the same, and he never got his rights taken away. Now,
it's messed up because at Target they did the same thing. I used to work there, and I was getting like $12.50 an hour, and we had like a summer like hiring for like seasonal stuff. Or I guess it wasn't summer, it was just seasonal shit. And like Christmas and all that, where it's like huge sales. They were starting out at like $11.50.
I was about to say that they start off at $12 an hour. I started off at $10.20.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool because at Culver's, my very first job when I was 16, I started at $7.25 and slowly worked my way up to $12.50, and it was just like, now I'm making $16.25 working for my dad. Yeah, and so it's like,
what are you doing there though, for real?
What do I do with him?
Yeah, like
I do a bunch of technician work. So.
Oh, that's like stuff you'll need for everyday life, for real.
Yeah, the only downside is that I don't get to meet people. Like if you go into Lowe's and somebody's a new hire, you get to meet them, kind of like you're around them. I mean, I don't know how it is for a loader, but I mean, you're around that environment. Yeah. Whereas I go into the office and I'm like, hey, Dad.
I'm not a loader anymore because I'm in delivery. Honestly, I should get like a $4 or $5 raise. That's what I think I'm getting. I'm gonna talk to my manager tomorrow, but
they better be.
Right, I'm fucking literally, because they fucked me over before, and I was getting my reimbursement, my education, because that's what they offer as well. They fucked me over back in the fall semester. They didn't give me my fucking reimbursement, which is $2,500, because I didn't have stuff that I was missing proof of payment with. The way I did it was the same way somebody else did it, and they sent in the same damn papers as I did.
And he got it.
He got it, and I didn't get it. Then later, I did it like fucking 20 times. I resent it 20 times this past summer. I finally got it, but
it's just like a hassle.
Yeah,
that's one thing that from like high school to adult life, like you didn't have to deal with that shit.
Exactly.
Even like if you had like a part-time job at 16 to 17, even like 18, like you didn't have to deal with like, man, hassling people for your money, like from your worth. It's like, come on, you said you were gonna do it? Do it.
I know exactly. You were offering it at my fucking work. I want my fucking money. But that's why I kind of wanted what I should have done is get a business degree. Because literally, if you get a business degree, you can get a fucking job anywhere.
Because literally, associates in business. People love that.
People underestimate just the business degree in general, because literally, look at all the fucking businesses in the fucking world.
Yeah.
You could literally become a multi-millionaire as soon as you get out of fucking college.
Yeah. Even in college.
Even in college, exactly.
Even in high school, really. If you know what you're doing.
You can take an online fucking class when you're 16.
Yeah.
You can get a fucking business fucking degree.
I hate when people like hate on like people that are like Ty Lopez, because if they offer certain courses that tell you how to get 100,000 and you have to pay like 2,500 to get in, like, hello, you're learning how to make 100,000.
Like it drives me crazy, man. I have some Ty Lopez. He's a cool guy.
I think he's very genuine.
He is.
A lot of people hate him for no reason.
I think he is a fucking hustler. There's this dude. He's a loudmouth, but I love this guy.
Gary Vee.
Yeah, bro.
He is that man.
No, but if you want a message, he doesn't bullshit whatsoever.
No, he doesn't.
He'll literally put his dick on the fucking table.
Yeah, he does not beat around the bush.
Like
I watched this one. This chick was like beating around the bush, saying that her parents like hated what she did and all that, and he was like, well, you gotta stop talking to your parents. And she never said anything about her parents, and everybody was like, oh shit, he mind read her.
Nah, but like for real though, like if you want advice, go follow his fucking Instagram.
Or just motivation.
Or just in general, like he'll push you. I really want to fucking go to one of his hearings.
Oh yeah, seminars.
Seminars, man, because like, dude, he's crazy. He's an inspiration, bro. Like, he's a fucking brother in the fucking black community too. No, I don't know why, but like, black people love his ass.
Yeah, probably because he's so straightforward.
He is, man. Like,
and he's like this tall. He's like 4 feet.
Yeah, but he has a fucking temper. If you get on his bad side, he'll fucking let the fuck. He'll fucking let the fuck off. And he lifts too. I didn't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't. But weights. You know, he said that he envisions his whole family dying every day. That's his motivation.
Yep.
To spend every minute of every second of every day to achieve something greater than himself.
He's a multi-millionaire. Like, it's...
When he was talking to Tony Robbins, Tony was like, well, that's pretty harsh. Like, imagining your family dying.
Well, the way I see it too is like, I'm not gonna slack around just like every day. Like, I mean, I sleep, I have a sleeping problem. Like, literally, I get 3 or 4 hours of sleep because I can't go to sleep, but I can run on that.
Yeah.
It's probably because of the supplements I'm on, but maybe not. I mean,
Maybe it's
honestly,
just your mentality.
It's honestly, it's not that, because I've been this way since I was really little. But I have a self-alarm, so before my alarm even goes off, I wake up 30 minutes early.
Yeah, I wake up like 5 minutes early. I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta wait for it to go off.
No, but I do that, then I'm like, oh fuck, again. Literally, fucking.
Do you go back to sleep, or you just get up?
So it depends what kind of day it is. If it's a day where I'm off, if I'm really motivated to get up, if it's a weekend, then fuck no. But if it's a weekday, then yeah, I'm gonna fucking hustle. I'll find something to do. But I just see myself just that's why I really don't care what people think. Like I said, because I like that though, because like the vision of your family dead, or just everybody that you love dead, because that just makes you hustle more, man.
It's definitely a certain type of motivation.
And
it's different. It's a lot more harsh, I would say. It's like a harsh motivation.
And I feel
my favorite like motivation to like think about, maybe not necessarily to go through, because it's a very like thin line, is a mortality motivation. Meaning, like, you get into a car accident and then all of a sudden you're like, damn, like I could die tomorrow.
Yeah. And this is a freaky thing to think about, but like the way I think about it is like, and this is why, like, with depression, I never was suicide. Well, suicide.
I was never suicide.
There was one time where I was, but that was in my freshman year of high school, and like I was just going through a rough phase. I feel like
everybody goes through that.
Yeah, and like it was just everybody's suicidal at one point.
I'm gonna kill myself. No, I'm gonna kill myself.
It's like, first. No, but
in all serious though, if you have depression and you think about that kind of stuff, get some help.
Yeah. Or think about this too, like, eventually we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't really good fucking but it's just not today. If death does eventually come to my
doorstep,
like my side or whatever, I'm gonna accept. I'm not scared. Like, I'm not literally. I mean, there's a lot of questions of like what's on the other side and all that. If these religious people are fucking right, who I don't care, but the reality is, if there is a God, he'll understand why I fucking said what I said.
Yeah.
Because if we're in his image, he would ask the same questions.
Yeah. And this is gonna be the last question of the podcast because it's getting pretty late.
Oh yeah.
They said that if you could ask God, they say that you can ask God one question before you go through the heavenly doors to heaven. What would your question be?
Holy fuck. Man. That's a good one, because like,
what would you want to know?
I would try not to be too angry. Let's just put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But why?
Why what?
Why did he just stick around while everybody just fucking dies and all that shit? But at the same time, I would understand. Honestly, that's not even the question I would ask, because this might sound really, really deep, but like,
what's it better be the deepest question you've ever thought of, because it's like you only get one question.
Yeah.
And it's directly to God.
Because this is literally like, I don't know, man, because the way I see it is that probably like want to get a couple of beers last. No, because like the thing is, he could have pretty much any train of thought. Like, this is just like, it's literally too much for my brain to comprehend. Like, I know like normal people would have questions, but this is like something I really think about too. Like, this is like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm high as fuck right now. But I just, because I want to ask him why there was slavery, why people would,
why is there so much strife?
Genocide, why all this shit happens, because that's humans. That's not him. Why he would like stand by while this all happened is because if he ever showed up, people would be asking for shit.
Yeah.
Then he would have to book it again.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't be my question, because that I understand why he wouldn't be here. Because I don't know, pain and misery for humanoid or just humans in general, anything that's humanoid, pain and misery is something natural that comes to us. We kill people. We're not perfect. We're gonna continue killing people. We're gonna continue injuring everybody. We're gonna continue killing ourselves. We're gonna continue polluting the air, whether we like it or not. Because it's just gonna happen. Everybody's different.
He'd be sitting on his throne, be like, "You got a time limit, son."
But, dude, like, I don't know, man. Like,
that'd be a really hard question.
yeah, because I'm just not. The reality is that I'm not that type of person that can ask a question and be okay with me asking that question.
See,
if that makes any sense.
I feel like, yeah, it makes sense. But if you were to ask a question, you would ask a question that answers another question that you would have had. You know what I'm talking about?
So what is this happening? But this, then, and just keep going.
Yeah. But why?
Here, let me just write this down real quick and just ask him. Then just fucking a whole page question mark.
Yeah. Like, no periods, no commas, just one. Why does it blah 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 blah?
I guess the real question I would ask him though: were we an experiment? Why would you create imperfect beings?
He'd be like, "You already know, my son."
Exactly. That's the thing, though, because like, literally, I just feel like we're just, if it is God, if it isn't God, I feel like we're just an experiment to. Holy fuck! Hold up, real quick.
It's a simulation.
Because if you look at it, if you believe in aliens. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I fucking believe in aliens.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I do. But if you look at it, you see these grays or the small little stereotypical aliens that we know of. The fucking
like egghead,
huge black eyes.
Yeah, black eyes.
And you look at them. They don't kill anybody. They don't do any of that.
At least we know.
At least we know. Yeah. I feel like if there's a God, that those are his. If it is a God, or if it is another being that created us, if it was another alien fucking... Because number one, we're not the oldest fucking galaxy. That's the creepy thing. We probably weren't the first fucking beings on this fucking... Whatever we're Spectrum, yeah. This timeline. It's fucking, literally, Marvel fucking universe.
Yeah, multiverse.
So... whether or not it's God, like, I don't even know where my fucking soul is going. Let's put it that way. Like, if, like,
but that's why I choose to live the best life that I could possibly.
Exactly, live. And that's why, like, if death happens, fucking happens. I can't stop it.
It's just, I feel like, not to drag this on and on and on, but it's just like, you never know what happens after you die. I mean, you could be reincarnated as an animal. I mean, you could, just. I feel like there has to be a soul because there's a conscience, and nobody can explain a conscience.
Yeah, like when we die,
at least
like,
not
all
yet.
the air in our fucking body releases, and everything releases.
Right, so that must mean that your body has a soul that it releases.
Here's a creepy thing: is that I've astral projected before.
I have too.
Like it's fucking crazy. So like I said, I haven't really explained. I'll leave this to the next podcast about my the stuff that has happened to me spiritually and me seeing. I've seen some demons before. I've seen some ghosts. So like,
We'll have to talk about that next time.
Yeah, bro, because like
astral projection. That shit's crazy.
It gets yeah, man.
It takes a long time to do it, but once you do it for the first time, you're just like, oh my god.
And here's something that this is how I'm gonna leave off on, is with finding yourself in general. The way I did it, it was probably really, really, really harsh. In how the stuff I was afraid of. General, I mean, I feel like everybody's afraid of the dark once in a while. I mean, sorry, not once in a while, but when they're younger. The way I stopped this, I watched The Dark Knight Rises, Bane, and he was talking about the darkness. And when that came out, I'm like, shit, man, he's fucking right though. Because when you're in the darkness, yes, you might not see that much, but it clears up. Your eyes eventually adjust into the darkness. That way, you're not fucking afraid. But if you're in the light, it blinds you. So I feel like people have been seeing it a completely different way. Maybe the light isn't as good as you really think it is. The light just blinds you.
Man, that is a completely different topic that I could get on over and over and over.
Here's what I did though. I had a few sessions where I would just lock, because my room was just, my old room had no light coming in.
No windows?
No windows, nothing. Well, it had a window, but I had the blinders, like the blackened blinds. And so no light was coming in. Well, plus it was fucking nighttime, so.
Yeah. No street lights or anything.
So basically. I would literally, when my mom was asleep, when my dogs were asleep, I used to sleep with my dog, but I kicked him out. He was pissed at me. But I shut the door. And I would just lay down flat on my back, just in the middle of the dark.
Floor or the bed?
Floor. And my eyes would still be open. Then honestly, I lost track of time from there. I thought it was 5 minutes, but I could have been like 30 minutes. By the end of this, it was like 3 hours have gone by, and I had no fucking clue. But I would just lay flat on the ground, and eventually my eyes would close after like I said, 5 minutes. And I went into this meditation state, and literally it was probably the most calm thing ever. And I woke up like, because this took a while for me to get used to the dark, and like I hated it. It felt so eerie. But now like I could walk through a house in the dark without any problem. Fuck, I go to Waverly Hills, and I'll say this for the next time about what fucking happened with me over there. Yeah. Freaky as fuck. The second time was a whole lot
chill?
No. The first time was chill.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, but like I felt so good afterwards. I felt relaxed, and I got up. I'm like, okay. But yeah.
Definitely don't know how to spell.
But yeah, that's how I got kind of my lost a lot of my fears and lost a lot of my cares. In a way, that kind of really did affect me in a way, because after that I just felt like this, I don't know, the world was kind of fake in a way.
Yeah, like it's made up.
It wasn't really, not that I thought it was made up. I looked at people different. And that's where like multiple people to me, like having multiple friends didn't really fucking matter to me. Like having like that stereotypical big group around you,
yeah,
and all that other bullshit.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that shit just it lost. And like honestly, it just made me think about what truly matters in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And fear of being alone isn't one of them. And that's the one thing I got out of it, is that I feel like that's a lot of people, like being in a house by yourself. They say when you're alone for a period of time, that you go crazy, that people need that human touch. But the way I see it is that no.
This is gonna be the last thing I say, and then I'm gonna end the podcast. But I was laying in my bed, probably like, I'll say 3 weeks to like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
I was laying on my bed facing the wall, and my window is it's behind me. So I'm gonna try to paint a picture for anybody who's listening. So I'm laying on my bed. I'm laying on my right side, and I'm like half awake, half asleep. So I'm like in that dazed state.
Yeah.
So it could be that I was just in a dazed state. But like my head and my whole left side of my body, like my left leg, the side that I'm not sitting on, that I'm not like laying on, my left leg, my left arm, like half of my left face, just went completely numb. It went completely numb.
Damn.
And all of a sudden I hear, turn around. And I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Nobody lives with me. My window is sitting right behind me. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. And, you know, I'm like, whatever. I didn't hear anything. I'm just going to go, you know, try to like shake this numbness off and go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And it gets louder. It's like, turn around. So I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Dude.
And I said, there's 2 things I don't do in life. Ghosts and bugs. So I slowly turn around.
There's a ghost bug.
I slowly turn around. Nothing there. I don't have curtains in my room either.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's no room. There's, like, nothing that could have made that noise. And so it was either me being in, like, what do you call, like, the half sleep?
Kind of, you're still in the dream state.
Yeah, yeah, I was in a dream state. At least it could have been it.
Yeah.
And that was probably one of my most scary experiences. I mean, I've had other experiences that were a lot more pronounced than that, but that was probably the most recent.
Yeah.
So, on that note, I hope everybody has a good night / day. You got any shout outs? Anybody you want to promote?
That Gym Heroics, obviously you, man, because this is fun.
Thanks for coming through, man.
No problem.
It was
I'm
fun.
looking forward to do the shit again, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Astral Projection and Ghost Adventures. That's what we got on the lineup for next time.
Yeah, then fuck, I forgot Gary.
Gary B.
Yeah. You can put his stuff
It's
in
Gary Vaynerchuk. That's
Yeah.
how he pronounces his name. He's like Vaynerchuk.
there. But yeah, him, then yeah, fucking look at the fucking rock too, and his fucking sheet music and shit.
Yeah, he's literally a rock.
Makes me so fucking jealous.
Well, if anybody's listened to this far in, you're at 3 hours.
Yeah, bro, that's fucking
I
crazy.
think that's the longest we've had so far. So, again, thank you for coming through, man.
Yeah, no
It's
problem.
been super chill.
Yeah.
Good catching up.
Yeah,
Well,
fuck yeah.
for my 21st, I'll just be in touch.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of people coming, probably. I have no idea what bar it's going to be downtown.
Hey man, I'm telling you, you should go to West 6.
A lot of people are telling me, like, 2 Keys, and I'm like, I don't know any of them.
The only one I know is West 6. I mean, I know more bars up in fucking London, Ontario, Canada. Down here.
Dude, you don't have to be 18. Or you have to be 18.
19.
19?
You have to be 19.
Oh. Well. Take it easy, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.